When I get to a good stopping point, I would quickly take a break to get, you know, top of my drink and go to the bathroom when I need to, and then we will,
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held
continue, you know what I'm
accountable
saying?
for your actions?
Now we get scared. I can
crush
imagine this
people
is the
like
wheelie
ants
boss
without
hat now.
consequence, or tear off their heads or limbs as you please. Believe me, such a life is but one small step away.
What point is he trying to make? Freedom? But the freedom to kill? To do evil and get away with it? Why would you offer me that?
The creation of a world is the ultimate scientific experiment. I have taken my research to the highest level, where I shall be not just a god, but also a servant to many sacred spirits. I shall heed the truth and perform holy deeds. A god's laboratory is the perfect playground. But it needs the right occupant to explore its full potential. Mortals are found everywhere one looks. Not so with Descenders.
True.
I'd prefer my first guest to be a distinguished individual such as yourself. And I know you could make the most of the opportunities it offers.
So the condition for entering the new world is to take innocent lives. The same dilemma that Rerir once faced.
Yes.
Could I really bring myself to kill others for my own benefit? Rerir did. And look where it got him.
Have you made up your mind?
I can't do it. Your playground is no place for me. You're putting your hopes in the wrong person. But we both know I'm not quite the hero you say I am either. I have my own reasons for the journey I'm on. And they aren't all selfless.
You've grown a lot since we last met. But there are still things you are unwilling to compromise on. This will only hinder you. Why don't I lower my requirements a little as a gesture of goodwill? I'll give you a little time to learn to be a less noble soul. That'll make things much easier for you.
I really doubt I could live that sort of life.
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read the signs of the time. Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit was so rushed. There is much that I have yet to show you.
Interesting. Okay. This was like CGI by the way. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I somehow guessed
Now
that.
to that
I
question,
somehow got it right with CGI. Okay.
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing.
Okay. But obviously you can't put up with that power right now. No way, right? Clean animation, nice flip. She's gonna get trapped. I think somebody's gonna stop her. Gonna be an outside force here. Maybe Columbina even, you know, after all we just saw. Isn't that the power? Wait, did she just combine the animal and pyro traveler's abilities together? Or am I just going crazy? That was the animal. That was. Oh, it's every element. That's Electro. That's Electro Traveler right there, right?
Now then.
I don't think you have any idea
Hang on.
how fast I really am. I'm fast
That's
as
Wanderer.
fuck, boy.
Garamush, yeah. That's one way to do it. Yeah. Beto. What's doing? He doesn't even recognize Garamush. Interesting. Interesting indeed. He did get hit there, by the way. Well done. Well done, lads. But yeah, she just took the Animal Traveler's ultimate and just infused it with Pyro, by the way. Can we just like point out how insane that looked for a second? That was a flame tornado. Which Animal Traveler was that strong in a regular game? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Also, okay, we should have played the sound effect. For some reason I thought it was skip one now. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
You're still gonna call me Hack Guy after that, huh? I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving.
Fair point.
It's nothing. I'll be fine. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it that shocking that I'd come to your rescue?
Emotional that you caught the doctor off guard, yeah.
I owed you a favor back in Sumeru.
True.
Now we're even.
Very true, that.
Distracting Dotori was tough. I won't lie. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. That was my one shot. I'd hoped to use it to take him out. I never wanted to obliterate someone more than I do right now. Dotori doesn't recognize me, but his segments were originally made based on an analysis of my operational principles. I expect it's only a matter of time before he figures out what I am.
So Dotori doesn't recognize Wanderer because he deleted himself from Irminsul.
Correct. That's exactly what I was thinking too.
Miss his only chance for revenge by saving me.
Why the long face? Hey, I'm not blaming you, okay? And I'm not complaining either. Rescuing you and killing Dotori are equally important goals. Everyone would be pretty stuck without you.
True that.
It's best you live to fight another day.
How are you holding up? Are you all right? Hat Guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could after leaving the energy field and only meet up once it was safe.
You don't look injured. It seems that Dotori didn't do anything to you.
Nice.
All right. Rescue operation complete. Let's head back. There's a lot more work to be done before this is over.
Something tells me I'm not going to get an opportunity to get a drink here. I might just all back to back to back to back to back to back. You know what I mean? Hat Guy. Stephen, there's a reason why he's called Hat Guy. He used to be part of the Fatui Harbingers, which was led by the Doctor there. He used to be called Skyrich. He used to be a bad guy in the very early 2021 days in this game. Let's just say there's a reason why it's called Hat Guy, okay? Because you can make him a custom name. I named him Shadow, since I couldn't name him Skyrich. She wouldn't let me do that. And his personality emulates Shadow the Hedgehog a lot, so that's why I named him at the time.
I'm not stooping to Tartaglia's level.
But yeah, it's like there's a reason why it's called Hat Guy, because they need to have a name that they can just universally call him through the voice lines for the VAs doing their job for the quest. And they can't like use every custom name in existence, you know what I mean? So that's why they just call him Hat Guy.
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Yeah, literally, honestly.
Promising, actually. That alchemist
named him Shadow,
gave
yes.
me a few ideas. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nazi-Kreuz Institute. Rene de Petrichor and Jakob Ingold.
It's weird seeing these characters after I've done this side question in Fontaine a couple of years back.
Alain Guillotin despised Rene's theories and methods, but he never managed to come up with better alternatives.
But yeah, now we're in the weekly boss quest, so Steven, so we'll be getting an actual boss fight at the end of this, imagine.
I thought Alain was like a
I need to
father
beat this
you.
quest to get access to that
Were mortal enemies,
domain
were
to
they
be able
not?
to upgrade a character I recently got.
And what would you say if Lenny and his friends one day learned something useful from someone you utterly detested?
True.
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they have surpassed me.
For all we know, Alain Guillotin might have thought the same thing. Not that it matters, though. He's dead, and I'm alive. So it's my call to make. Once you die, it doesn't matter how great you were in life. Only the living get to decide what happens next.
That's foreshadowing, if you ask me.
Hey, come on out. They're back.
Because I'm gonna make I made a prediction prior to this quest. I made the prediction when the special program came out, right? Now don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. I want to just see this for myself when I play this quest. But I made a prediction based on the future characters we're getting in Nod Krai before the 7.0 expansion being changed now, right? Everyone's saying that that extra character off to the right side of that image, where you see the reflection but you don't actually see the character model, is Marionette's new form. I have got a feeling the Doctor will kill her in this quest. Because why is everyone talking about a special form of Marionette if that's not going to happen? I've got a feeling it's going to happen, but we'll see. And the fact that she keeps talking about being alive and like, you know, other people's like choices to make because other people are dead, it's really bad foreshadowing. I can say something towards that, you know?
You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you still have all your limbs?
What does it look like? Way to keep your composure, madam.
Excuse you. I am perfectly composed.
Glad you're okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
Worry? Oh, yeah, right. You think we, the Fatui, were worried about you?
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you please. Much like your tea parties.
It's a laugh a minute with you guys.
True.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would need no additional aid.
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal, but in this case, we had full confidence in Hat Guy.
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile, Hat Guy broke into the energy field and rescued the Traveler solo.
If you want a canonical name to call him, Steven, just call him Wanderer or Scaramouche. His current name is Wanderer, but his old Fatui name is Scaramouche. That was his original name in the game, which is why I call him Scaramouche.
Traveler! It's really you! Oh, thank goodness! Paimon missed you so much!
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one piece! Oh, Paimon's been having nightmares the whole time you were gone!
Look at them. You know, once you reach my age, there's nothing better than watching a misty-eyed reunion between friends.
It's nothing.
Talking of, what age are you, Yoda? You're still pretty young yourself.
I know and Nefa would be tearing up as well if they were here.
Yeah, all we're gonna say is when I put Yehoda and Varka next to each other, she says that line. Varka's definitely way older than Yehoda is by at least like 30, 40 years.
Varka, I'm not sure Anefa can cry.
Cause she's a robot, yeah?
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey, your eyes are looking a little red and puffy. Come here, let's hug it out.
What? Ew, no. No, thank you. You're not my dad, okay? Knock it off.
God damn
Everyone,
it.
I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. But the silver lining is, I didn't come
Yeah,
away
I was
from
gonna
this
say that.
ordeal
Yeah, she
empty-handed.
lives lightning 2 and 20.
While
Yeah, I was gonna
being
say.
held captive, I learned a lot about Dotori's current capabilities and what he plans to do with them. Allow me to explain.
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined. No wonder Dotori believes himself to be equal to the gods. Maybe even superior.
Utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery.
Yes,
And
yes,
I
you guys
believe
did.
Miss Sandrone has something to share too. Ma'am, perhaps you could do the honors?
Sandrone explains the Colombian situation and shares the findings of our research so far.
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake. It always comes back to haunt you.
Also, the fact that we're seeing Colombians alive, did we not see Lunatar in the background just there? So a part of our soul is actually right here.
Our next step is to find a way to bring her back.
A place where time
Literally, that little floating spirit in the background, that's Lunatar, for those who don't know.
Surely it
After
must
what we
have been
just learned,
created for
part
a
of Colombian
specific
soul
purpose.
is actually in that entity right
But I
now.
fear the answers are buried deep into Vat's history, held by great powers
Oh.
beyond our reach.
It sounds
Okay.
like she's on a specific path through time,
Yes.
just traveling in the opposite direction
Yes,
to us.
that would be
The
correct.
question is, where does that path lead? Or will it keep going to infinity?
We considered that question as well. Strictly
Yeah.
speaking, time is not infinite.
Yeah, there's a starting and end point.
Indeed not. Every road has an end.
Nicole! You sure
Huh.
love quietly sneaking in mid-cup.
Yeah, she
I do,
does.
in fact. It's something I've always done at our mages' tea parties. Quiet, mysterious, and persuasive. You wonder what lies at the end of her road. Well, just as the world has a beginning and an end, so too does time.
Yes.
And so, the end of the road is the moment that Tevat was born.
Yep.
But where Miss Columbina will end up along this road, that depends on where this particular river of reverse time began.
Okay.
What about the original moons and the moon goddesses? Do
True,
they have a
actually.
beginning too?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the Dragon King Nibelung who raised the three moons into the heavens, and thus were the moon goddesses
Oh my
born.
god, we're actually
They
getting
were
Laura
shadows of the
Nibelung.
planet, born
Actually?
to wield Nibelung's authority and oversee the world.
Oh,
on
this
his
is gonna be
behalf.
good.
They were extensions
This
of
quiz
his
is gonna
will,
be good.
But then one day,
I don't know
they
the sender.
disappeared just as suddenly as they had once been brought into being. Nobody knew where they had gone.
Yeah, you did, to be fair. Back to Columbia's POV then, okay. Oh, this is gonna be good. Damn.
Like I thought. No more paths back to reality have emerged since. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track?
I don't know.
I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for.
Like, I was meant to take a break by now, but there's just been no pauses, you know what I mean?
There are even moments where I can sense something that feels like abyssal energy. They can just materialize out of thin air. I have to
Abyssal
keep my
energy
wits
almost
about
sounds like a Revere's power, you know what I mean? When she says abyssal power, that kind of yeah, look at the abyssal power. That looks like Revere's light power right there. The same effect. Yes, I was absolutely correct.
Is that the ray here of Solnari?
The fact I got that 5 seconds before it appears kind of crazy, by the way.
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no need. I'm not interested in fighting anymore.
I find that a little difficult to believe.
Yeah. Honestly, so do I. The way you used my own power against me was...
True, that's under, yeah.
It was a brilliant strategy. And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space, I had to see an old friend.
Yeah, talking of, after we got rid of Revere, why it seems to have just been, like, not present and not quite whatsoever, just been gone. Bro just said...
Bye, have a great time.
Literally, and just left us to deal with it.
Right. It was so...
Because based on how the last act we just completed, you know...
But we were friends once.
Paint everything out, it's like a reflection of our journey through Nordcry so far, but Dainsleif and the whole thing with Maria, he was a big part of that. However, Dainsleif got nowhere to be seen for the last quest. It's the whole thing with Revere, Dainsleif, and Bettelfonir. Is that the right person? They're the only ones that... No, not Bettelfonir. Who was the old partner of Revere again, Xander? But those 3 people are like the only people who are not present, who was part of the traveler's journey through Nordcry so far, right?
I've entered this space.
Oh, it's the second time.
Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn to shreds the moment I entered.
Interesting.
This time I survived. It must be partly because of this new body, and partly because of all the Kuvaki I absorbed in Nordcry.
No, Felindus, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Xander, yeah, Felindus. Cause I'm like, basically everything that we've done up to the start of Act 7 got revisited in the last act just now from Acts 1 to 5, except from Dainsleif, Felindus, and Revere. Those are the only 3 people that kind of we had a little bit of Revere when he was doing the whole thing with getting the body with the cannon from Natchertown, but nothing basically on Felindus whatsoever or Dainsleif. You know what I mean? To find out about or to believe when everyone else was involved, you know?
I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun, it tried to slither into my shadow.
Tried to? So, you rejected it?
Yes. Because after that, the world suddenly became silent for a moment.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head.
Oh, the whole thing I've seen with the sinners.
I saw her.
Felindus, yeah.
Her?
Felindus.
Yeah.
My former...
This might be explaining it now, let's go.
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of Felindus leaping into the moon's reflection.
Yeah, she did. This was during Act
Precisely, I saw her
4 or Act 3, one of the 2 of them.
I'm sure the real her is long gone.
True.
And she was just an ordinary Conrian. She couldn't have survived here for very long. Anyway, why have you come here? Didn't you know it was a dead end?
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate, my friends would have been in far greater danger.
Oh, I see. Because of your power. The power of a moon goddess.
What would be crazy if we used Revere's power to help find Tatori? That would be like an Uno reverse card moment and a half.
What?
You'd like to know how I know, wouldn't you? The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear deep lust for power in his voice.
So, the Dottore revived you.
Do you mean Dottore?
Dottore. So that's what he's
Crazy.
called. He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. Also that he could resurrect me at the moment of his choosing.
Almost like he used your resurrection as a freaking distraction so he could do his plotting and not a cry. Very convenient, isn't it?
I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength were concerned.
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active
Mm-hmm.
in Krai. When I left the Fatui in my weakened state, Dottore must have felt that his time had come.
Moon Goddess, could I ask a favor of you?
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. If you refuse, I won't fight it. But this is the only thing I desire now. Nothing else matters.
What do you want?
To kill Dottore?
I'd like you to take a message to Thalindis.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, that can also be a thing.
Thalindis? But...
Yes, she's dead. But like I said, I saw her after image. I can sense that some part of her soul remains here. Far, far ahead.
Why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't move freely in this space as you can. All I can see is a glimpse of her walking away. Just like the moment when I last saw her in life.
Yeah, which we saw when Nefer looked back into his backstory.
Clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No, not in return. I'll clear them for you. Whether you want to help me or not. It feels like something I ought to do.
Why?
Yeah. Why, indeed. I've been asking myself that question a lot recently. Why did I do the things I did? I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became. People used me. And then I turned around and started using others. I hurt a lot of people. I think I grew tired of it long ago. But I wouldn't admit it to myself. And ultimately, that's how I ended up here.
Makes sense.
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it. My past. My mistakes. Everything that happened after we were separated.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged version?
Well then.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I'm sure there's plenty you can skip over.
Wild.
Just tell her the important parts. Whatever you think that means.
Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us?
It's up to you. Love demands honesty. But my relationship with Thalindis was built on lies. We hid too much from each other. But after living my whole life in the shadows, I don't want to hide anything anymore.
I will do my best.
Okay. Oh, that's like a weapon though, I do have to say. Can we get that in game? Can we get that as like a playable weapon? That looks sick.
There. The abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsliff felt he had to fight you, I think he still regarded you as a friend.
Dane?
He said that you betrayed him, but he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you were truly going through.
Why tell me this?
Because if he'd known that someone could take a message to you, I believe that's what he would have said.
Okay.
Thank you. It means a lot. I know this will sound strange coming from me, but don't die, Moon Goddess. I can tell that you're determined to get out of here.
Okay. That was a cool little bit of lore there. Right there. I like that section. Pretty neat. What's with this pan? Probably the last thing we'll see where we're, I imagine. Right. continue onwards. Oh yeah, I see Felinda's up ahead.
His word. The abyss is no longer obstructing my path.
Yeah, that's Felinda's alright.
Is that the Lindis? She wasn't far off at all. And yet, they can never meet. Hello, Miss Lindis.
Who are you? How do you know my name? I've never seen anyone else here before.
You can call me Columbina. I promised Rerir that I'd bring a message to you.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's doing better than he was.
Better than he was, huh? Sounds like he's had a pretty rough time.
Other have had a rough time on his account too.
At least, like I said, Xander, this like kind of wraps up the whole like Revier and Felinda section. Now, my only other character I'm wondering why he's not got any involvement now is Dainsleif.
So
that's the only one I've got left on my list. I'm wondering where's his involvement, you know what I mean?
What happened, Miss Columbina?
Are you sure you wish to know?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth. No matter how hard it is to hear, I have to know.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. I cannot stay here for long.
Okay, so she's gonna tell her what we just heard from Revier, okay.
Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own ends. On some level, everything he did was to try and find a way to see you again, but in the end, he came to regret his mistakes. He wanted to apologize for hiding his past from you. Beyond that, he did not say specifically what it was he wished to convey to you, but I'm sure that you've always been on his mind. You are what has kept him going over all these years.
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina. This is so upsetting. I'm not sure how to put my feelings into words.
It's all right. I understand. Well, that's everything from me. So, I guess I'll be...
Wait. One moment. Time flows backwards here.
Yes, it does.
The road ahead only leads further and further into the past.
That's right, yep.
I know. I intend to reach the end of that road.
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power.
Yes, she is one of the moon goddesses, correct.
Wait, unless... Are you one of the moon goddesses?
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, why haven't I reached the terminus?
True.
Where am I even going? And it's not just me. It's this whole place. Wherever it is, it seems like it's existed forever. It's such a mystery. Where is it going? I must seem so ridiculous. I can't answer these basic questions, and yet I jumped right in here without hesitating, only to be torn apart the moment I entered by powerful energy currents. Only my soul remains now.
Yep.
Thinking back, I was suddenly overcome with fear and terror in that moment. Perhaps I too became bewitched by the abyss. I may have been the leverage it needed to control Rerir.
Perhaps.
I used to be a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum in Conria.
Yes, that's right.
Researching the iridescent moon's marrow. Eventually, I came to the conclusion that time in here flows in reverse. Rerir was one of the Vinster King's retainers.
Yeah, that's right.
With me, he was in an impossible position. It plagued him constantly. I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. I wanted him to be happy. So I thought I'd use this place to return to the past. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day that the Vinster King first found the prince. It was only after meeting the prince that the Vinster King started going too far with his research into the abyss. That was the day all of our woes began. I thought I could stop the king from ever meeting him and solve
This sounds very similar to Columbina's scenario as well.
I couldn't kill the Vinster King himself, so I had to find another way to save Rerir. That's why I wanted to go back, to kill the person who had brought new possibilities to our realm.
I'm sure it was a futile endeavor, but the abyss probably enhances the basest human desires. So I naively hoped I could change everything, but I was simply too weak. Like a speck of dust against the whole universe. Look at me. I didn't even survive the journey here. Not physically, at least.
Yeah.
I know I'm never getting out of here. But you're different. You can make it, and I want to help you. I owe you that much.
Yeah, literally done doing it.
How do you plan to help me? Have you noticed the golden energy that exists here?
Yeah, is that Kuvaki?
Based on my past research and my observations since coming here, I believe they carry you forward faster.
Makes
I can
sense.
share what I've learned and help you understand the pattern in which this energy appears.
Okay.
I think you just might... Now, I know you will be able to change the past. Also, I've been speculating about where this phase ends.
Yeah.
The documentation was scanned, but from what I know of the legends about the moons, the oldest ones seem to begin with Nibelung,
Yes.
king of dragonkind. I have no way of verifying any of it by this point. But if it's true, you might be able to reach that era if you keep walking.
Insane.
Understood. Thank you, Miss Thelindis. I'm the one who should be thanking you.
If we're gonna reach that era, we're gonna see what Canterbury actually looks like during that time, like properly, and not just in a small domain.
Thanks to you about Rerir. I'm so sorry for everything. It wasn't your fault. That's not true. Because we both feared bringing trouble upon each other. Neither of us ever told the truth. And that dishonesty sealed our fates. But enough about that. I wish you a safe journey, Miss Columbina.
Okay. Fair enough.
And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again.
True.
Rerir, you're there, aren't you? I cannot see you because you exist in the future. I expect we'll be trapped in this prison of space-time for all eternity. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
Good throwback. Nice. Yeah, I'm just becoming more corroded by the second, I can see it.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry.
Is that one of the Hurricane circles?
Are you all right, little sister?
Wait, is that another one of the moon goddesses?
Have you come from the distant future?
That was one of the original moon goddesses, right? I recognize that voice. You know when we picked up the Eridis... Pause. Okay, I know that voice, and you remember the portal that Arlecchino opened up for us to get? Was it the Iridescent moon, the one the blood version, the red version? When we first picked that up and it was like so cold and all of that, I swear that's the same voice actor. I swear that's the same voice when we picked up the second moon marrow at the time. The one that Arlecchino opened up that big red blood portal for us, and Act 4. I like to say. I think that's one of the original moon goddesses.
The world is a vast and ancient place. On a certain scale, all life lasts for but a fleeting moment.
This quest has been good, like really good.
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the War of Funerary Flame. The moons themselves were also destroyed at that time, save for the Frost Moon, from which a new moon goddess was later born.
Yeah.
Am I missing something then? 'Cause the stories say that the moon goddesses were born on the moon, but doesn't Columbina say she was born in Nodcry? Huh, you're right!
Why do their birthplaces differ? What's the difference between the two generations of moon goddesses?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scans detected 4 moons.
Yep.
In other words, 4 moon marrows.
Technically, The result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows were detected and positively identified as moons in that moment. In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know how Miss Columbina is doing right now.
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or alive. She's on her own for now.
But at least she's trying her best to get back to us.
Yeah. She's a tough cookie. And a sore loser, too. We have to trust that she'll find a way. Because we really need her power.
True that.
As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore in a straight-up fight. He's much too powerful. It wouldn't even be close. That maniac is going to devour everything in his path until he reaches us. We need to find someone or something that can stop him before he does anything worse.
Yes.
I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real moon goddess on our side. I'm not just saying this because Columbina's a friend and I want her back safe and sound. It's just the truth. And I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but I don't have a better solution.
We're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat Dottore or not.
Right. Don't worry, Miss Sandrone. We're all aligned on saving Columbina.
No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friend because it will help save the world. This is about multitasking. We want to save both.
Yep.
So, she's more than just a moon goddess to you guys.
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the gang! And you are too, you know.
Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point. I knew that the moment I came running over with my documents that I was part of the in-group. I mean, if Arlecchino can fit in, I certainly can. Anyway, as for how we get Columbina back, I've been working on it
true, Xander.
constantly.
Exactly.
But I think I'm still lacking certain information about the moon.
Born cat to yell, yeah.
I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations, but the problem is, I've run out of computing power.
Computing power? You mean you need more energy?
No, the issue isn't energy, it's processing power. There's so much data to get through that the whole process has just ground to a halt.
That's a tricky problem.
René de Petrichor of the Nazissenkreuz Ordo once foretold the fate of the world. But I don't know how he did it. My guess is that he used the primordial sea's power.
Excuse me?
However, that won't work for me.
No, okay.
His methodology was
I thought they were literally about to bring Fontaine power into the quest as well.
And to top it all off, we can't even leave Not Cry. Ugh, this is so annoying. If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like this. Well, no, the design bureau's a bust as well. Curse that Dottore! Couldn't have made this harder for me if he tried.
Oh, what do we do then?
It's not Shishnaia based Xander. That character's actually from Fontaine. Because that was a Fontaine side question.
Maybe something will come to mind after you've cleared your head.
You don't get it, do you? I'm trying to calculate the fate of an entire world here. And I need accurate results, not big prophecies. Where the heck am I gonna find the computing power for that? Anyway, time to shelve the discussion on technical difficulties. Being a killjoy isn't very ladylike, after all.
Either way, we've done what we can. Rest well, everyone. Remember to let us know if anything new comes up.
Okay. Fair enough.
Haggai, is he hinting that we should talk outside?
Oh yeah, he is. Also, I've had not a single chance to get a drink whatsoever during this quest, by the way. Just been back to back to back to back. I've not had a single chance to stop, by the way, just so you know. I assume we will get an opportunity soon here.
You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Oh, yeah. It's nothing to do with it either, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she mentioned she was planning to head back.
Things aren't looking good for Notcry. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru has a chance to prepare for the worst. From what I know of Dottore, there are 2 possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is he wants to see how we're going to react. He'll easily devour everything eventually. So I guess he's in no rush to make it happen. The first false god he made was me.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Now it's his turn. even though my records were erased from Irminsul, Dotori's ideas haven't changed one bit. He once told me that becoming a god was like turning yourself into a hungry wolf or giant serpent to devour the moon. Clearly, he began studying the moon goddess's powers long before he even tried making a god. He's always wanted to get his greedy hands on divine authority one way or another. And in the end, he devoured the moon where I failed. In the desert of Sumeru, there is a chessboard built by King Deshret.
Hang on.
Also known as Al-Ahmar.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if it was a real game, or if he was just trying to challenge his servants and citizens in some way. But creating games and setting rules, gods do that as a matter of course. That's the kind of power Dotori craves. Now he has the Krai LUNA authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people.
Yes.
I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line.
Yes.
They're better off focusing on defense. And hoping they can fend off any threats that spill out from Nodkrai. Either way, Dori will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes.
And she will contact the other gods in turn.
Oh, please tell me we're finally about to get what I think we're finally about to get what I've been hoping for years, and that's an Archon quiz where all of the previous Archons come together. Please. I've been wanting that for like the last ever since we left Fontaine. Ever since we like got to like Farina and all that, and yeah, I've been wanting to see this happen.
The Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else, their protection should keep the rest of the world from descending into chaos.
So this is basically the Archon War. It basically is, right?
So on the bright side, even if Nodkrai is doomed, your friends in other nations won't be in any immediate peril.
True.
That's good to know. But I'm not ready to give up on Nodkrai yet.
There's a word for people who refuse to let anything go. It's called being greedy.
Maybe it sounds greedy to you. And probably naive too. But whatever you call it, that's what gives me the determination to keep fighting. Battles are fleeting, but the will to fight is a long-term commitment. Give up for even a moment, and your resolve will shatter.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to be a savior. I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you fail or give up?
Don't take this the wrong way, but Dotori said something similar to me. I guess the Fatui attracts people who don't believe in saviors.
Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me.
Okay.
I just want to know how determined you really are. After all, I don't owe anything to anyone else here. Only you.
Sure.
You look kind of worried.
If your arch nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal, I think you might feel a little worried too.
That's true. Dotori is about to become an omniscient, omnipotent deity. That's gotta be a bitter pill to swallow. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously, I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood not only the point of revenge, but how to achieve it. And as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone. If the world's taught me anything, it's to think before I act. Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though. So, I am going to destroy Dotori, no matter what it takes.
So, what's your plan?
I'll get to that. First, tell me, what do you think of Sandrone?
Foreshadowing, I'm telling you, Sandrone's dying in this quest. I said this before the quest when it was first revealed in the special program, and I'm still confident that she dies in this quest in the boss fight against the Doctor.
Just like Paimon said, she's a friend, part of the gang.
How much do you trust her? This is a serious question. Think carefully before you answer.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values, and she's helped us a lot. If nothing else,
God damn it, Xander.
she's clearly going the extra mile.
The thing is, they keep mentioning stuff, like literally, like she's literally, Marionette's literally brought up stuff like, oh, Alan's dead, I'm not, and all that stuff, and then other people are like, how do you value freaking Marionette, their friend? Like, clearly something's going to happen to her. Plus the whole silhouette thing with the extra characters after this quest and the future patches up to the start stage 9 is gonna happen.
I see no reason not to trust her.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thoughts about her computing problem. It can be solved, but it will come with a cost.
How much? If I can afford it, I'll cover it.
No, not that kind of cost.
Sometimes your heroism really backs me into a corner. You know that? Come on, let's go talk to her.
Finally, I get to have a drink. Oh my god, that was like 2.5 hours overdue. Okay. Hey, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just play a 3-minute ad, okay, and then we will be right back. Okay, don't go anywhere. I think we're getting into the really end parts of this quest. How far are we away, Xander? By that, I feel like we're getting towards the last 2 hours at least. All right, where is it? Where is it? Street, create a dashboard, and then we're gonna hit a 3-minute ad, and I can finally go to the toilet. About time, you know what I mean? Stream manager. And then... run a 3-minute ad break. Right, we will be right back. Okay? I'm just gonna go ahead and get a new drink, okay? Two and a half hours left, say less. That's what I was hoping for. No more than 2.5 hours left. Good. So that would take me to about 1 AM, exactly as I predicted. Let me get recentered, okay? As soon as we're recentered, we will continue where we are, okay? Right, let's see. So am I in the middle? Not quite. Need to shuffle over a little bit, I think. Just making sure we get the right position, sorry, before we continue. So if I do like a there, I do a there, and then I do a middle. Almost had it, hold on. There, that was good. So then if I do there, I do it there, and then I do it here. As long as it seems like most looking in the middle, that's fine. Yeah, okay, that's it. Got it now. We're back in the middle. Sorry about that. Alright, shall we do this? I also can't climb up. Isn't this how you... Oh wait, you have to go here. Ah, okay. Enter the curatorium secrets. Let's go.
Miss Androne, Traveler.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too! She was just helping them sort through their things.
That was fast. The call only just ended.
Well, you said it was urgent, so we got here as quickly as we could.
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions for you.
I see. Looks like my knowledge proved useful after all.
Okay.
If I might ask, what is the end goal for the modified formula you'll be using?
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I've run into some teething issues since trying to implement Renee's theory of the 4 orthants.
Okay.
I see. I'll have a look at it. Still, computing power is the real issue here. How do you plan to solve it?
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
Actually, you're not wrong. She found the person with the solution.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, It was him.
Wow! Go Hat Guy! Seems like all that time studying at the academia is paying off big time.
But where is he? Wasn't he the one who asked Albedo and I to come here?
Come with me.
Okay. Hello, we're about to get a big reveal here.
Hat Guy? What's happened to him?
Hat Guy! Can you hear us? No response. I guess he's in hibernation.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently shut down. I presume this has something to do with the solution to your computing problem.
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me.
Okay.
Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do you always react so hysterically to everything?
True.
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick to judge complete strangers. It's very bad manners.
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long to figure out that you have a temper.
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself. She recognizes no one's skills but her own.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So, tell me, how
Wonder
do you
might
propose
drop
to
good
solve my
roast
computing
inside
power
one, yeah.
problem?
Yeah.
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the world's future you're trying to calculate, you need a processing device that's designed to cope with that volume.
Oh my fucking god. I cannot be arsed anyone's under. The world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information, kind of like the fucking device that Lycos used to control all of them for us. I'm seeing so many similarities here, it's kind of crazy.
Easier said than done. Only Irminsul can handle that kind of... Wait, is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't just plug my formula directly into the ley lines.
You should be able to tell that I'm not human, right?
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems pretty ancient. Very different from Fontaine's. It's a completely different system.
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what they would have called a puppet. Puppets need an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them sought out the materials most suited for that purpose.
You? Do you mean...
The Traveler and I have talked it over. She's willing to vouch for you. So, I'll allow you to borrow my core for your calculations.
Yeah.
It was built using wood from a silver white tree, which makes it a small part of Irminsul.
Yep.
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Who in the world could have built you? Are you sure about this? A puppet without its core will cease functioning completely. And if it's left in that state for too long, it might not recover. You could die if you do this. You do realize that, don't you?
I can put 2 and 2 together. Yes. No need to rub it in.
I won't lie to you. This has never been done before. I cannot guarantee your safety.
Makes sense.
Doesn't matter. I'm prepared for the worst.
Did you two actually talk this through? Is he... Are we really considering this?
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, he trusts me and I trust you. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
All right.
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from.
Play the sound, all right.
But for whatever reason, he lent me his
There you
core
go.
to use. I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use. So I'm sorry, but I can only show you a sketch right now. This is what the core looks like.
A silver white branch. It certainly matches the legends told about Irminsul.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, he should be fine. As long as we put his core back in time. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk and make sure the core doesn't sustain any damage.
Gotcha.
I think I know why you called us here now. Someone needs to watch over his body and make sure it's protected until the process completes.
Yes.
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here are you two and the Traveler. And the Traveler will have other work to do.
He will have our undivided attention.
Aww, Hat Guy.
On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily on my end. I'll call everyone in for a meeting once the results are out.
Okay. So Johnny returns to our initial question. She and Albedo enter an in-depth discussion. You Paimon and Duran stand next to Hat Guy, keeping watch over his silent body. You have never seen him in this state before.
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. But I'm not afraid. A quiet death should have been my fate long ago. A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. I never believed it could be a true replacement for what I sought, but in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Pretty funny when you think about it. It's like the punchline of my entire life. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If not, then this would just be another samsara.
Yeah.
I have already experienced both a past life and a next life. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human. What's with that expression? Isn't this a good thing?
Yeah, true then though. True.
Sanjoni will succeed, won't she? She has to.
I didn't have this on bingo card pay that much.
We all have to persevere until this is over.
That's right. And I'll protect you all until the moment of victory arrives.
You suddenly feel like the concept of time has become blurry. It rushes forward for you, yet marches backwards at every step the Columbian takes, silent yet turbulent. Vittoria's words echo in your ears. These four divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. You may be deranged, but you understand well the rules of this world which now taste you all. Back to Columbia now, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, okay, who are you then? Yeah, literally.
Who are you? Call me
Done it. Yeah, she's one of the moon goddesses, guaranteed.
Sonnet. So, you're the goddess of the iridescent moon?
I told you, what did I say earlier? That she sounded like the voice when we picked up the iridescent moon back in Act 4. I had a feeling.
Oh, goodness. You recognize me?
Well then, what's your name?
Good, great design, by the way. She looks like she's got a fully playable in-game model. Like, that looks like a playable model if I've ever seen one. That looks insane. And she's even got the little like things on her crowned head like the people from Euphoria used to, by the way. In Star Rail. The thing on the head she's wearing, is that not the same thing that people in Euphoria, what do you call it, wear, Xander? I swear.
What a lovely name.
It's almost as if like Canterbury is going to be an Euphoria to this game, you know?
It was a joint effort between me and my friends. Friends? You mean your friends in the heaven? Huh? Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. I apologize. Hang in there. Let me introduce you to my older sisters. Do you mean the other two moon goddesses?
Aria and Canon.
Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey, does that mean that our story goes on into the future? Oh, I guess that wasn't the best question to ask. It's all right. We were prepared for that possibility. You could say we were too prepared. I can't even remember how long my sisters and I
do wonder what's gonna happen here, Sandra. I feel as if like now that she's meeting the original Moon Sisters, like the three of them, it feels as if like Columbina's gonna harness the power of all three moons and then be able to be on equal footing with the Doctor on an equal level of power. You know what I mean?
When did you get here?
That's kind of feel like what's gonna happen here.
I can't say for sure.
Yeah, meet the three Moon Sisters. Yep, there it is.
It feels like it's been forever.
Right above my head.
I see. Are you feeling all right? You look a little...
Fantastic design, by the way. Seriously, what a design.
A while longer.
And there's the other one, so pink,
We don't have far to
gold,
go.
and blue.
The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead.
So she's there. So she's there with the moon.
Nice.
The blue one's probably the frost moon. And what's the one in the middle based on again? Is that just the moon Maru in general? Good designs, all very good designs.
Sisters, I'm back. And look who I've brought with me.
Yeah, that's Canrian clothing 100%. Melon.
It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future. The pleasure is all mine. Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Aria, the goddess
Eternal
of
moon.
the eternal moon.
Right.
And this is Canon.
Frost moon, yeah, okay.
Goddess of the frost moon. Canon.
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just now. And please, forgive our little sister if she's been annoying you. She tends to talk a lot.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia. No one can hurt you here.
Well, I feel like something massive about to happen here, Sandra.
Here is... Please.
My dear sister, this is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What? You're scaring
I almost
her,
choked on that when I saw that line, by the way.
No, I'm fine.
Jesus.
Please, continue.
Right, this is something huge.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to maintain Tevat.
But he
Can't believe I almost told that, by the way.
Traveled into the dark universe beyond to explore worlds vaster still. But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond to explore worlds vaster still. But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond to explore worlds vaster still.
Oh, this world is just another world in the world of Honkai Star Rail, isn't it? Teva is just a fucking world in Star Rail. It really is.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond to explore worlds vaster still.
That's just Star Rail. That is actually just Star Rail. That's fucking Star Rail, by the way.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past.
That is okay. Where the fuck? I'm screenshotting this and I'm sending this to Danny's DM to immediately. He's gonna fucking laugh his head off at that. He's been fucking saying it for a while, hasn't he? Oh my fucking god. I am screenshotting the hell out of that. Give me a second, guys. Copy. Where the fuck is his DMs? I cannot fucking believe they're probably right. Oh my god. We fought it for a while, but my goodness, they're actually going with it, aren't they?
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens until the day that the first descendant
Heavenly
arrived.
principles, yeah.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Yes.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we did not reject them at first, nor did they seem to harbor ill intent towards this world. We coexisted in peace. They were like a guest in our home.
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire to change and dominate the world.
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us.
Oh.
And we wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Tivat. All right. Canon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was against it from the outset.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain life forms to seek power. Or perhaps they feared them.
The desire of certain life forms to seek power. Perhaps they feared them. But how does this translate into what they did at the start of the game to the Traveler that you pick?
They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power to punish the civilizations of the world below.
Only this was far beyond mere punishment.
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely testing the limits of those rules was far too great.
And is this how Canria was
I
destroyed?
did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but still, too many lives were lost.
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King
Okay.
Nibelung returned.
Interesting.
And so began the War of Funerary
Yes.
Flame.
So, that's the name the world gave that war in the future.
Well, who won in the end? As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. They remained in Tivat, where they continue to rule to this day, and the world's original master, the Dragon
yes.
King Nibelung, was destroyed. Then what of the moons? Are there still 3 moons in Tivat's skies?
Nope.
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age. We are prepared for the answer.
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the Heavenly Principles. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war. So death finally came for us in the end.
Just like it.
Sonnet.
But you're still here, aren't you?
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear.
True.
Because the Frost Moon is cut off by the false sky.
Yes.
How much worse it would have been if it were outright destroyed.
Yes,
Our
absolutely.
souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moons are destroyed,
then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology.
Why do I
If only
feel...
we decided to act sooner, rather than arguing amongst ourselves.
Why do I feel like Columbina's about to harness the power of the 3 Moon Sisters into one being here?
all the more reason not to spend this time in regret and repentance. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might
Yes,
help
exactly.
our
By
future
giving
sister.
her the 3 powers of the moon. The moon of 3 moons, yeah.
Don't you see, Columbina? Your story
Yes,
is
yes,
not
yes,
yet
yes,
over.
yes, yes, yes.
Is that not why you are
She's
here?
about to get the power of the 3 moons here, man. I'm confident on this. I'm very confident on it.
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify nodes of potential change.
Bro, this is just Amphorius. They're talking about calculating the world's phase, processes, extrapolations. We have just seen this with Amphorius. This is exactly the same wording and everything exactly the same. I am seeing deja vu. I have been in this place before right now. Is this not just Amphorius, V2? Sandra, no, this is literally Amphorius. Amphorius was literally a clue as to what was going to happen here. What the living... You know what I'm saying?
Secondary process, scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed.
Yeah, because what we just saw, the 3 original moon sisters was Columbina.
Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the moons all along? Variables. Variables in the world.
The Descenders, right?
I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Are there any variables there? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons alone be... Wait! I've got it! I've got it! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever said that a moon marrow equals a living moon.
That much is correct, yeah.
We just made that assumption ourselves.
Yes, because the iridescent moon and the one that's not the frost moon are both dead at this point in time, yeah.
Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. Moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial. Get them out of my search results! Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Teyvat, even after excluding the moon marrows. But we know for a fact that 2 of them are dead.
Yes.
Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Narrow it down to moons that have lunar authority and remain alive. Why? Why is it still 3? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 moon sisters?
Good point.
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power, opening the moon gate at her command. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why time flows in reverse there.
Yep.
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return. But we have no way of knowing how, when, or where this might happen.
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy feat. We cannot afford to simply wait for her.
So you're saying, if she could return by her own power alone, she would have done so long ago.
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage when it's so touch and go. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luanatar might be an anchor that she left behind.
Yes, she
as a
is.
sort of future waypoint. This could also explain why Luanatar is always by the traveler's side.
Correct.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must be some criteria we need to fulfill to allow Columbina to return to the present. The question is, what could they be?
That's exactly what we're trying to find out. Convenient.
Hello? Listen up! This is extremely important!
Frantically relays her great discovery, yep. Next, Nefer and Nicole present our hypothesis. As this impossible mystery finally starts to unravel, everyone starts to remember what joy feels like.
Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what she's done lies in the moon and Teyvat sky.
Truly amazing. Oh, I'm so delighted for her.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by our side.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an excuse for everyone else to slack off, okay? All of you had better keep trying to think of solutions.
How can the dead moons still live? And Luanatar?
That big building behind them almost feels like a gateway back to the current world.
It's hard to believe that's what will happen in the distant future.
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat. I suppose it's no wonder that many would covet that power.
Exactly.
I didn't realize.
I would say out of the three moon marrows, I think I like her the most, by the way.
Down into that.
Out of the three like moon gods, I think I like Sonnet the best.
So lovely. I always wanted to go down there and have some fun. Have you ever tried leaving this prison? Of course. Between us, we've tried everything. But no matter where we go, this space will eventually bring us back here.
It's like the center of a whirlpool.
Yeah.
Everything ultimately converges here. At the moment when Nibelung imprisoned us.
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect this space to the real
Correct.
world?
That's exactly what I just thought of, yeah.
Sorry? What are those?
Make these characters playable 9.0 have fun. Yeah, during Genshin Impact the second probably Xander, yeah.
You can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuvaki.
Imagine,
Or
yeah,
am I the
true.
only one who can use those passages? Because part of my soul remains in reality.
True that, yes.
Kuvaki. What is that?
You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy found only in Krai, the land from which the moons arose.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part of Teyvat you say is called Krai, but there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and anywhere else.
Really?
What? Could you show us some of this Kuvaki? Hyposelenia? Maybe if we see it, it'll make more sense. Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Krai. In the air, in the land. Even the creatures who live there have adapted to its influence.
Oh, that's a flows in Silver Moon Hall. That's a portal.
Curious.
The fact that the flowers here are the same as in Silver Moon Hall, that big structure behind her is absolutely a portal back to the real world, by the way.
Let alone influence living creatures.
And I'm almost certain that she's about to get the power of the three moons and go back to the real world.
How does it affect them anyway? Can they float in the air like us? This is so strange. Why would their reality differ so much from mine?
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out of here, aren't you?
Yes, she is.
Yes. If I am to help my
Yeah,
friends,
try Luna for it. Exactly what I've just said. Yeah.
On par with that of our foe. You mean?
You need their power. Yeah.
This sounds extremely risky. The three moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess will be a very painful process. And if anything goes wrong, it could tear you to pieces.
I know. But I'm willing to take that risk.
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority to you. How will you take it outside this prison? Nibelung constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers to interfere in his war. No moon goddess can leave this place alive.
What if I don't leave alive?
What do you mean?
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure out what we're meant to do to help Columbina?
Lunatar, probably. Probably gonna give us deets now, right? Show us what to do.
Columbina, what do you need from us?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a message? You don't think she'd write it down on a stone tablet somewhere in the hopes that we'd find it, do you?
Seems unlikely. Columbina may not talk a lot, but she thinks deeply about issues like this.
Let's review what we know.
Yes,
this
agreed.
is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Reikir of Solnari.
Yes.
And with whom we celebrated Moon Prayer Night.
Yes.
She knows our personalities, our ways of doing things, even our unique strengths and abilities.
Agreed, yes.
So, if she wanted to tell us something from a long, long time ago, what would she do?
I don't know. Oh, the whole Lunatar thing, yes. They're finally getting it.
Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples also appeared when Luanatar was born.
Yes.
What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as an anchor to the real world, but for some other purpose? If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see past events through her.
Oh, yeah! Like when you peeked into Rarer's past through his heart.
Never, wait. If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luanatar, your eyes, they'll...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eyes. Looking this far back into the past, it'll surely blind me. But it's our only chance. This is the only way.
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what I said, Yehoda? The day I lose my sight, the Curatorium of Secrets will be yours to run.
Well then.
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us expected. I need to know you'll honor our agreement, Yehoda. Promise me.
Yes, Boss Neff. I promise.
Are you sure you don't want some time to think this through?
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rerir.
Honestly, yeah.
Frankly, it's almost criminal that I got away with it for this long.
Then at least let me take some precautions on your behalf. And if you really do lose your sight, I'll visit your office every day and make sure you're well looked after.
Well then.
Please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying to scare me into backing out?
As if I could ever scare you. I'll assume you're just joking to calm your nerves.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's do this.
Say less. Okay. I'll be creative. Yeah, she loses her sight, by the way, like for real this time.
All done.
Good. Now give me some space. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Let's do this. All right, here we go. Yep, right there.
Between the Krai LUNA Authority, Kuvaki, and the sole surviving moon, the Frost Moon, I think I might know how to get back. But I will need my sister's help. Time to go talk it over with them.
Okay. So the 3 moons is a bigger decision, sure. Right, Sonnet, you're up first.
Have you decided what to do? I hope it's not too dangerous. You really scared me when you said that thing about not leaving here alive. Come on, let's go find the other two.
All right. Aria.
It seems you have reached a decision. I'm all ears.
Let's do it. Feels something huge about to happen, by the way. Like, actually huge. Wait a minute.
Have you figured it out, Columbina? Tell us. How do you plan to leave this place?
I intend to die here, in this moment. And then be reborn in the future with the help of my friends. What? What are you saying? How can the dead be reborn? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. Not a single ray of moonlight. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them? You'll... No, that won't happen. Come again? They will find my message. I'm sure of it.
I'm not following. How exactly will you achieve this?
It's quite simple, really. First, I will leave my soul here.
Okay.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean you're a divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future.
Yeah, she did, yes. Something
One
to
so
talk.
small that this prison barely noticed anything.
Mm.
In this very moment, she can resonate with my soul across time.
Yes.
When the time comes, I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back to the future reality.
Just as gravity connects the world to the moon.
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon has been cast beyond the false sky, but I can still feel that it is there. In a similar way, I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind even now.
Okay.
My friends can use it to detect my presence.
But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that even possible?
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered
Yes.
this place long before I did.
Yes, Revere.
Her body is long gone.
Or full in this, yeah.
But her soul remains. And before that,
Yes, there is.
I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact, while the power that once corrupted his body has faded away.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority.
Soul in the far, yeah.
Not the physical body.
Possibly.
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you said you wouldn't leave alive?
Possibly.
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Krai. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future.
Well then.
However, I cannot do this on my strength alone. I would need your help to do this. So I'm humbly asking for your assistance.
I see.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone age. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked along.
How long do I have left? Time do we think? About an hour and a half.
To let your story end here in this dungeon. Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little sister. Can you imagine how it's been for me? Getting nagged by two older sisters all the time. Now, I finally get to be the big sis. And not just that, but I get to help you return to your world, too. How could I say no to that?
Sonnet.
Canon?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request. The Frost Moon is rightfully yours, and it remains intact.
Oh, no, please. Don't misunderstand me, Columbina. I was just thinking.
Little less than 2 hours left. Okay,
on
gotcha.
the years that the three of us once spent together. You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future world you describe. The Frost Moon Scions, your lovely, kindly friends. For the three of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Teyvat, it is a great relief to know that the people of this world live in such an abundant future. If your plan can save them, and save Krai, I will gladly give you all that I can. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Makes sense.
Canon.
Still, I do have one question I would like to ask you before we proceed.
Certainly. What is it?
Why do you cover your eyes?
Good question.
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed personal, so I didn't want to intrude.
There was a time when I refused to look upon the world. I believed it was full of nothing but lies and falsehoods. I wished to hide my feelings, conceal my heart until I could return to my true home.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. But at the same time, you likely missed out on many true and precious things, like the smiles on your friends' faces.
True.
Promise me this, Columbina. When you return to the future, open your eyes, take a look at the world around you, and see your friends.
So that explains why when she uses her ultimate, why her eyes open, okay.
I'm sure that you know this already, given that you long to return, but that is your true home.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me your hand, Columbina.
There we go.
Aria, Sonnet, you too.
Okay. All right.
All right, let's go. As soon as I saw this device, I'm like, this is like a portal of some kind, definitely.
We once were the songs sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue to sing.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now we subside, and you arise.
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration, but now the lies have faded, and your truth must endure.
We are souls awaiting the sun. You must return to be with those who smile when they see your face.
Exactly. Yeah, there it is. It's your Faragon. Right, here we go.
Is it done?
Yes. We have transferred the authority over all 3 moons to Columbina Hyposelenia.
Yep.
From this moment on, she is the Krai LUNA goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Which probably explains why she's now like the login screen for the Blessing of the Welkin Moon. You know, when you like log into the game, you get the freaking daily bonus, which she now appears as the cover for that. That probably explains it. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you believe is right, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the 3 moons beyond these prison walls. The conflict that arose over their remains following our disappearance will still take place.
Yes.
I understand. Sisters, oh, my body, it feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is dissolving them as we speak.
Yep.
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human. That's all this is. The final destination of our lives. Canon and I will be by your side the whole way.
We have one final request, Columbina. Could you use the 3 moons' power to send us back into the real world now that we have lost our powers?
Yeah, true that, actually.
This space will seek to hold us further.
Good point.
It's just... we would like to spend our final moments together in the only place we ever called home.
Of course. Gladly. Sonnet, don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. But is this really what I should say at this moment?
Yeah, there it is, that moon right there, I told you. That was the same voice I recognized earlier on, because I remember that was the thing we picked up at the end of Act 4, wasn't it?
Don't forget.
Or Act 3, whatever one it was. The one with all the Kingdom's Portal.
I have a big sister like you. No,
Thank you. I'm okay. I'm not afraid. As long as my sisters are with me, I won't be afraid.
It looks like this is goodbye, sisters.
Yep.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Good character designs too. Feels like a waste if I say that if that's the last of them, by the way.
Take care of this world in our stead.
Feels like a bit of a waste of good character design if they're just introducing taking an enemy like that, in my opinion. So they could have been playable characters later on in the game.
It's time for me to bid farewell.
In my opinion, anyway. I feel like it could have been definitely been playable characters based on their model alone.
That keeps Nordkrai company through the long years ahead. So this is why Nordkrai was not always home to Kuvaki. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land. And only this land. Kuvaki responds to me because it is me. My body. Answering the call of my soul. And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul. Which I am about to leave here to guide me.
Yep.
Oh, power Krai LUNA, eternal moonlight.
There it is. The Silver Moon Hall song. It's a slightly different version of it, but yeah.
I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future.
Yeah, we're about to get a CGI here.
May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon.
Played animation. That's Sumeru. No, that's not Krai still.
Until the time
It looks like
comes
Sumeru.
for me to return home.
Nicely done, nicely done. Oh, is that what the actual English titles of this song actually means? The one that she'd always sing in Silver Moon Hall. That's a good callback, actually. Fair play. So that's the actual English lyrics of the song. I mean, that makes sense because I think the singer is singing this. I think this is a Nordic-based song, isn't it? So it's in a different language. I think it's like very Nordic vibes, you know. I could be wrong with that, but I'm pretty sure based on when we saw her perform it in the special program before Nordkrai released. I think it was in the I think it was in the Luna 1 special program, right? It was either that or was at the end of the version 5.8 special program. It's one of those two. That was well done. They really explained a lot in terms of the lore.
That was crazy! Were we even allowed to see
So is she blind now, by the way?
Is anyone? Can you still see? How many fingers am I holding up?
I see 2 fingers. And
wow, she actually still can see.
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the very ends of the world, and yet they remain as sharp as ever. Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma? It seems that even time itself is no match for your medical skills.
I'm not gonna stay here until the end of the quiz because I got a morning shift tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna get sleeping. Yeah, no worries. You've been here for most of the day anyway. And I imagine you can simply go back and watch the VOD anyway. I'll wait until I get the YouTube version up anyway, because I'm not that far behind. Because Act 4 is ready to go on the YouTube site, by the way, pretty much any time. So I need to get Act 5, 6, 7, and 8 up. I will be splitting Act 7 and Act 8 into their own videos, by the way. Just cutting it when I transition to Act 8, basically.
Columbina has shouldered that burden on our behalf.
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, she was clearly so
Just let me know when it ends, I know, I'd appreciate it.
She knows us well. She knew exactly how we would think and what we would try. Despite being separated by time and space, we're seeing the same possibilities and seizing
I just gotta see how this quest is gonna end with a weekly boss under. Depending on how that goes, I might call this the best quest in the game. It's close. It's good as neck and neck with Act 5 at the minute of Fontaine.
Fight to make it happen.
We'll get you back somehow, Columbina.
Alright.
based on the information we now have, let's figure out our next moves.
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer picture of the situation with Dottore. The civilian population has been moved to safety, so we no longer need to hold back.
Good.
Miss Androne, how are the calculations going?
So far, so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can push the system, though. Can't have Hatman being powered down for nothing.
There's still a long road ahead. Where should we begin?
Everyone exchanges looks and starts discussing a plan of attack. The battle ahead is filled with unknowns. No one can say how strong Dottori's grasp of the Free Moon's power is. But you're not about to admit defeat. Everyone's united and knows that no single person can accomplish this task ahead alone. Your only chance of victory relies on everyone working together, and just maybe as a team you can reach the moon and bring your long-lost friends safely back home.
Our plan is clear. Time is short, so let's get moving.
There's just never enough time, is there? Time is the bane of my existence. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work.
Fair enough.
All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not happened yet in the quest. I predicted it earlier. I think when we go to the Dottori boss fight, we're gonna get the ultimate form of the Traveler, like the new outfit. You know what I mean?
Can dilute the light realm's power.
It can.
I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
Pinnacle.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely out of their depth?
You were the very picture of confidence back when you approached the Hexen Circle.
Okay.
I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm not just a ball of nerves in a charming and gregarious package?
Good shit everyone's talking about. Oh, I understand why now. Okay, fair enough, Sandra.
Sorry, I had no idea. Well, you're all the braver for it.
Still, I was much more in my comfort zone than I am here. At least in Mondstadt, you can cry for help from a cliff top and actually stand a chance of summoning Barbados himself. Things have never looked bleaker than they do now. If we don't pull this off, Tevet's doomed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you think so? Actually, yes. Yes, it probably is.
It's a shame.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation many times in the past, but it also gave us you, didn't it?
Hey, don't give me that.
Tevat has faced annihilation multiple times in the past. That's interesting.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always believed that.
In that case, this humble human being has a big favor to ask of you.
I thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely to help us in this difficult time, yes?
Probably, yeah.
Well, that has less to do with her wisdom and more to do with my power.
Of course, of course. Well, the thing is, these elemental defenses we're about to build, I don't think it's a question of if they'll fail, but when. Durin's findings from his patrols make it clear that Dottori is constantly expanding his territory. First it was his lab, then the design bureau, and now this. It's not realistic to completely stop him encroaching on the rest of Nagkrai. Rather, our goal should be to stall him for as long as possible. If Miss Androni's calculations are correct, well, they're the closest thing to certainty we have in this situation, so let's assume they are.
Yes.
Anyway, her calculations suggest that our best hope for victory lies in Miss Columbina's return.
Yes.
It's up to us to slow Dottori's advance and buy time for her to make a return.
Are you asking me to help you with building the defenses?
No. I'd like you to prepare for what comes next. When he eventually reaches us, we will have to fight him.
Yes.
You were an angel once and a mage now. I'm asking you to lend us your protection.
Makes sense.
Oh. Can I take it that you're triggering the terms you fought for during our three-way talks?
Well, technically those terms were about protecting Mondstadt. But if you're happy to agree to the change in location, then yes, let's do that.
Interesting.
You're cashing in on this much sooner than I'd imagined.
Well, yeah. The way things are going, I might not get another chance.
Very well. The mages have heard the knight's plea, and we will respond.
Oh, this is gonna get interesting.
To tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed how we might help you all, so I didn't come empty-handed.
Oh.
I always like to be prepared.
Any other mages want to appear? Nicole shares our plan with Vaku and is very pleasantly surprised.
This is... wow. Yeah. This is great. Seriously, thank you.
All the mages gonna appear? That'd be insane.
It's been many long years since I had a chance to dazzle humanity with a little divine intervention. To humbly serve as a reliable and responsible guide. Anyway, Knight of Boreas, please accept this gift in recognition of your great virtue. Go
And the
now.
gift is?
May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your destination.
I see. Oh, it's interesting, alright, okay. Funny how she would actually lead to be support for him for real then. That's interesting, like, you know. Yeah, the full-on power shield. God damn, and that thing's going crazy with the spinning. Doesn't normally spin that much. Hi, Marionette, what's up?
Ah, you're here.
Yes.
How are things going? Glad you asked. You two are about to become the first people to lay eyes upon my masterpiece. Or should that be the first person and the first,
Spectre. Oh my god.
Whatever. Come, feast your
Any
eyes
boss
on
stage
this.
version? Yeah, I imagine so.
This meter displays the progress of my formula. Currently, it's still making the most important connection. Once it's finished running, I'll deliver it right to your side. And then we can finally bring Columbina back.
Say less.
Deliver it. Can't you just tell us over the Dodo communication device? It'll just be some numbers, right?
You're such a greenhorn. This isn't the kind of formula you solve in math class. It's a highly complex algorithm capable of constructing a framework of rules.
Okay.
Whatever. We'll be here all day if I start trying to explain it.
All right, fair enough.
I'll share the data with you. Nicole's agreed to let me use her information channel, so we just need to use the Dodo communication device like so. And there. Now you can check in on my progress.
Why that feels kind of... Yeah. I was about to be like, that's definitely going to be a mechanic to do with the boss, 100%. This is very similar to the Amphorius final boss, where like you have the Amphorius hate mechanic bar was in the right corner. It is very similar to that.
About time you recognized my genius. Took you long enough. Anyway, that's all from me. You should check on the others if you have time. Make sure we don't have any weak links in the chain.
Makes sense.
Might sound harsh to you, but close supervision is a common practice in the Fatui. Not looking to catch anyone out. I just care about everything going smoothly. I'm kind of stuck here while the formula is running, so I need you to be my second pair of eyes and me.
Okay. Talk to your companions. All of them on Krai LUNA, yeah. I assume I can pass by the barrier, no problem. Yes, I can. Alright. I'm gonna talk to Flynn's as Flynn's, because why not?
Traveler, Paimon. A pleasure to see you both.
Flans! How's everything coming?
Fairly well, if I do say so
With a
myself.
confrontatory head on, okay?
Ooh, you sound much more...
To be honest, I am not usually fond of
hardly-
exercising my full strength.
Just
For
when
one
to
thing,
show
it's
the
hard
hand,
and
yeah.
conserving my strength until the moment of battle is upon us.
Makes sense.
Get into the zone like this really puts Paimon at ease.
I consider it an honor to have your trust. Rest well. I look forward to...
Okay, let's do it. Alright, who else do we need to talk to? Nefer and Lama, yep.
Yes, Miss Moonchanter? What are you staring at?
You always address me in the strangest ways. Lady Moonchanter 1 minute.
Yes, and?
Not as such. It's just that
True.
I simply...
Uh-huh. That's my name. What's your point?
The point is I don't add any honorifics or...
Meaning what?
That...
Is that how you see it? And I...
Never! Wilma!
Come on.
Just swinging by to check in on you.
Don't worry about me. I won't slow us down.
And I give my all to ensure our victory.
Very much.
Yes. Allow me to give you two a quick checkup.
Good point.
All done. You're both in good shape.
Nice.
You're welcome. You'll have your work cut out for you.
It's some resting first, alright.
I'm glad to hear it.
I assume I just check up on everybody's hand and I'm right into the domain, right?
Thankfully, Miss Nicole has come to our aid. Nasha Town is now looking
Golden Flame. Yes, that's Nicole's power, all right. Based on the latest message from Grand
Who would have
Master
known
Vodka.
after all these shows
Sounds
under
like
that
we've reached
Albedo would have been
agreement.
such an important character to do with the Hexen Circular?
The situation should be more stable with her assistance.
Probably the last character who would have
Everyone will
thought of, you
at
know?
least some degree of protection.
After how much he was not involved in the story for years.
Hello there, you two.
Are you well rested?
Yep.
That's good to hear. As per the plan, Albedo and I will be in charge of Nasha Town.
Gotcha.
As the Tory's energy field expands, it's creeping ever closer in that direction. But we will do our best to hold our position.
We fought side by side many times before, and always with great success. I believe this time will be no different.
Okay. Oh, something's about to happen. Oh, something coming out. These are Doctor's minions.
Here they come. That's quite a horde.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Get ready, everyone.
Take your positions and prepare to engage. Let's begin.
So this is a scripted bit because I don't up to 30%, so that's Marionette's progress. So we just gotta like hang off until that's available, and then we get Columbina back, right? Are we ready? I think shit's about to go down, as they say. What element do we have on us right now? The pyro version, because that's what I'm equipped with? No, part of the hydro version. Ah, because it's a trial. Okay. Defend Nasha Town, yes. This right here is more the Nation of War than Natlin ever was. No, I like Natlin, but this is definitely more the Nation of War, my guy. This is absolutely more the Nation of War. It's not even close. Not even close, I do have to say.
Close your eyes.
Pop. Nice. Alright, now we need this. I know how to work with. Okay, so it's constant hydro right now, which is good, so I can Luna Bloom these guys.
The deception ends here. These creatures cannot stand against us.
Oh, fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
Nice, that was clean and quick. I like that. Right, doing an Albedo. Okay, first of all, put a construct down. Yep, light Durin. Maybe I should actually do Dark Durin for the DPS version. God, my Durin does so much damage, holy shit. That's pretty funny. Let's actually do Dark Durin. Let's do Dark Durin here.
What do you mean? Is it because as created beings go,
yep,
we're of a higher level than them?
Possibly. Good work. Who next? Back to the sea. Back to us for, okay. 50%. Feel like something's gonna happen here. Oh, all of us together, just like at the start of the quest. Okay. Yeah, I can work with this.
Stay your hand.
I need to activate the ultimate, yeah. Pop this. Lens, activate it.
People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Nice. Good Luna charge.
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
Activate this.
All right, then, dear
Great damage. Really good damage. Who's this coming up? Oh, you. That explains a lot.
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dottore.
It's actually a good thing, in my view. If the subjects of my experiment were to die prematurely, that would throw quite a wrench in the works. And so, I must thank you all for your resilience. We are no longer on the same level, but you are nonetheless worthy of my respect. A creator god should be merciful and gracious after all.
Yep.
And in any case, it is only right that before I end your lives, the world is informed of the arrival of their new god.
Sure, buddy. Okay, something's happening anyway. Well, Columbia hasn't come back yet. It needs to be 100% for her to come back, right? CGI, okay, here we go. Is this where we finally get the true, like, form of the Traveler with the new, like, form and everything? Heretic of the False Moon, El Dottore. Oh, yeah, that was a title card, alright. Alright, let's see what he's got. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's summoning it. He's summoning it, isn't he? He's summoning the Wheatley boss place. Let's just straight up the false guy. Holy shit. Well, then. God fucking damn it, Dottore. That's insane. Yeah, this is the Wheatley boss. I didn't actually think we'd be doing it this soon. I thought we were at least another like area away from this point. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, he's ready.
The experiment
begins. Yeah, Cardalian special program. Let's do it. Take up behind the ancient moon remnants to escape the moonfall impact. Alright. Cool, gotcha. I'll be fully locked in on the fight, so I won't be looking at chat too much, guys. Just let you know, okay? Holy shit, that was insane. That's okay. I assume I gotta give him the side HP. Your sense of direction now inverted. Okay, I can work with that.
Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent. Close your eyes.
I played games of inverted controls before. Nice. Okay, yeah. Llama. Just iframe everything basically, you know what I'm saying? I assume the actual version, the level 90 version, is supposed to do a lot more damage. What the fuck is that? Why does that look like the Natlan weekly boss? Like, you know, big meteor attack. I don't know how that did nothing to me just now, but alright. Okay, so that's probably meant to happen.
I've been moved inside another space, and it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, it seems like the Torre intends to trap us here.
Yes, very much so.
No exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
Very much, yes. So I wonder if you actually had to kill that guy or if it's just waiting. I think you just had to wait there. Yeah, got him, yeah. Okay, he's taking no more damage, so this is scripted, isn't it? The scripted part of the fight. What now? Okay, I just gotta avoid. This is a bit like the Sumeru Wanderer fight. Or Scaramouche fight, sorry. That power is so similar to Nouvela's ultimate, I'm sorry, but it looks exactly like it. It really does. Do not faith the door for gazing directly upon a god invites punishment. I'm gonna guess we've got to take out your minions. Alright, so they're coming down again. Gotta dodge the big circles, yeah. Take cover behind the ancient moon's remnants, yes. Okay. So I think they're just good. I think we just gotta survive long enough, I think. Alright, good so far.
Tell me, where will you try scurrying off to next?
I think he just drained all my energy, by the way. I'm pretty sure this may happen.
The Torre has opted for a
Unburied.
divide and conquer strategy. But we will not allow him to triumph. Now,
It just keeps inverting automatically by itself, yeah. Every so often. That doesn't just stay inverted, that's the only annoying part. It's not like it hits inverted and it stays inverted. It constantly switches back and forth and you've got no way of really telling. Interesting.
No more love.
He's just like a net fire. Still got DPS, so that's good at least. The right way you'll be punished for crossing the line. No, I think I'll do what I want, mate. He's using like every element he's got. That's cryo, that's electro. This boss fight is definitely the most like in-depth boss fight we've gotten yet in this game, by the way. It's not a simple go up to him and attack him, it's actually some proper mechanics to this. This feels like a boss fight, genuinely. But for someone of the Doctor's, you know, stature, yeah, it's deserving for a character like this, you know? Okay, so Nephthys didn't get sucked out, we kind of expected that.
What's this supposed to be? A knockoff version of the space Columbina got trapped in? There really is no way out.
Just gotta avoid these beams.
We'll see about that.
But when you keep inverting my control, it's quite annoying to deal with, I will be honest. It's not, because there's no way you know when it's gonna invert your control, that's the problem.
My apologies, I had not intended to take your teammates from you.
Okay, so this is, so 70%, I see that. We're up to 70%.
And I can release them. An excellent deal if you ask me. Won't you consider it?
So I assume once I get 100%, either Columbia's going to come back. The Traveler's got to get the true form of itself. Do not face the Doctor. Okay. Okay, what's about happening here? This is the true form of the Traveler.
Little tricks to surprise me with, but it appears that none of them have come to fruition.
Is this the true form of the Traveler? We get the full-on outfit finally.
Bring Columbina back.
Yes.
But then, where is Sandrone? Or are you trying to buy time for her? I always found their friendship to be a curious phenomenon. Two highly incongruent personalities, and yet they share a deep connection. Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like a younger sister. We got along quite amicably while she was with the Fatui.
Right.
And one day she suddenly decided she would refuse to take part in
I
any
should say
further
this.
experiments. To this day, I truly don't understand what I could have done to upset her so much. It's such a pity. I could have had a sister, a family. But alas, she grew to dislike me.
You're not fit to be family to her.
True that.
That I can't deny. So many people, all obsessed with playing out the same tired old dramas. This world is rotten to the core. And then there's you. You had every opportunity to reach the right conclusion. The thought of killing you off like this... But I maintain that I approached you in good faith, so I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count to 10 to make your choice. 1.
CGI cutscene coming in, I think.
3.
Not in a million years.
Oh boy, that is not a good thing to see. Yeah, I think my I think Sandroni's dying here, by the way.
You're as sick and twisted as ever.
The fact is only the Traveler and Sandrone, yeah, that is not a good sign for her, bro. I see what's happening here.
The formula hasn't finished running yet.
Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity with the Traveler, and then I see you, who I must say is a good example of an opportunity gone to waste.
Gone to waste?
I said that everyone would get one chance, and
He did.
you used yours to march right back into the lion's
He did.
den.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
It's an utterly wasted opportunity.
And what makes you think I believe a word that comes out of your mouth?
I was planning on disposing of your little formula after wrapping up more urgent business here. Since you've taken the trouble of serving it to me on a silver platter, I can simply bring it forward in the schedule.
Oh boy. Yeah, she's dead. She's gone. She's done for. Yeah, my theory before this quest, I was dying just because I'm forced on a special program. I said Marionette was dying here. I'm confident that's happening here. That's how you get rid of Polonia, yeah? Yeah. Yeah.
Is this your life's work? This piece of trash?
Yeah, Marinette, you're done for. You're gone. I mean, surprised she doesn't die here, genuinely. This is fucking dramatic, by the way. There's not enough people here to protect Marionette. Like, she's gone here, bro. She's done for.
Your formula runs too slowly.
The only way she survives here is Columbia comes back in time.
You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me.
She's gonna sacrifice herself, isn't she? She's gonna sacrifice herself. Seen it coming. Yeah, seen that coming. I called it all the way back when this first got revealed. I seen it coming 1,000,000%. She's just trying to stall time for Columbina.
Expected. Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really.
That's Alan Guillotine, isn't it?
Always known what I don't want. Go to hell, Torre.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, I predicted that, Milo, didn't I?
You have failed.
Oh yeah, because the device is done, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. It's broke.
Now you see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to pieces. However keen of an inventor Sandrone may have been, her death spells the end of the formula that was running inside her body. Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. As her colleague, I have to admire her stubborn tenacity. Now, it is time for you to take your place by my side. My count was interrupted, but the second chance I extended to you still stands. Once again, you are welcome to join me. By now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the power and authority I wield.
There's something still at play. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
From embracing
Is it maybe Nicole or something?
Possibilities.
But she's still to get that true, like, form that we know that's in the special program, like the new outfit. And that's still to play a factor.
Not in the mood to talk? As you wish. You seem less talkative than usual today. I'll change the topic to something more apropos. Sandrone was always like this, never trusting anyone, always so reluctant to share her research with them. Objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable how she extracted and even optimized the world formula from so much data, but her inability to trust was her undoing. Had she allowed someone else to monitor or run the formula for her, you might still have a chance at victory even now, but regrettably, she was a stubborn fool. As much as it pains me, she had to go.
Dottore, maybe this is news to you, but people can change. Columbina surprised you when she escaped, and I think Sandrone would surprise you too.
Shane?
You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear as day. You're the one who can't trust other people.
Sure.
Is that how you see me? By this point, what can you hope to do about it?
CGI. I'm interested to see where this one goes.
Fight on. You've already lost.
Wrong. You can't win this, Dottore.
How is that device still going on? Yeah.
What?
There it is, yeah. Fucking Olakina, right, that's how. And Nicole, yeah, I don't feel Nicole had a part to play in this. I definitely. That shot was from the trailer.
My formula can get us 90% of the way.
Right, I see. Okay.
It will connect you to Columbina.
That's how.
Then, I will bring the formula's output to the traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
Makes sense, yeah. That's a shot from the trailer, yeah. Yeah, I was wondering when I was gonna... That's also a part from the trailer. I was wondering when this was gonna come into play. Not bad at all. Let's be my hero. This wasn't that side quest, yeah. I see what they mean by me already hearing that. The theme before. Closing the gap. Yeah, breaking through the barrier. Good stuff.
yours.
Exactly.
I turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Not Cry.
Nice. Good way to do it. The thing is as well, right, with Sandroni being gone, like dying there, she is still a machine. If it was a human, then they'd be done. That's how they can bring Sandroni back, because she's a machine. She can be redone, you know what I mean?
And when my body, soul, and authority...
Sandroni can be brought back, because she's just simply a machine. She was a machine built by Alan Gulatin, you know what I mean? Saying. Nice. Yep, and then eyes open. Just like she said she would. Just like in the Ultimate animation, yes. Oh, was either correct, by the way, the purple ones. Nice. It's been
too long. I'm back.
This genuinely feels grander than Fontaine at 5. But with how much of an antagonistic, with how much of an attack, with how much of an antagonist the Doctor is, how good he is at his role, this probably made this quest a little better than Fontaine at 5, I do have to say.
Show me how long you can struggle. Or you drown.
So then,
Columbina. He can manipulate space itself.
he sure can.
I know. Wait for the right moment. We'll strike together.
Moon's remnants fall.
Okay, good. Pop that, yeah. Gotta be careful of this one. Get out of the area, yeah. Should be able to be fine here, yeah. Okay, doing alright. Pop that. Luna charge. How am I getting Luna charge? Am I even doing damage to him right now? I need to check. If I'm doing damage to him, then I'll keep doing it. If not, then I'll have to just, oh damn, their body just like here in the boss fight. That's kind of insane, by the way. Holy shit. Wait for Columbia to create an opening. Okay. Silvermoon Hall? Yeah, she's got the power of the free moon, bro. Like, you're on equal footing now. You don't stand a fucking chance. Yeah. That's back to an even playing field just a little bit, isn't it?
I grant you the new moon's blessing.
What does that mean?
Shines upon you.
What does that mean?
I am growing weary of your stubborn
Can I just take out his shield? Oh, fair play. It's done, yeah. It's absolutely done. Cut through that, yeah.
Time to pay.
No longer must the world cower in the cold.
I'll wait for it to get me an opening. Oh, if I just go around it, yeah, boom. No dash. Do it again. One more time.
Not yours. Command.
Okay, they're about to attack. Just be careful, yep, nice. Alright, let's finish it. One more hit, I think.
As the moon.
Just like her ultimate, nice, good. Good line. Yeah, but not close enough, bitch.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay. Okay, CGI, what we got? Where's that true form of the Traveler still coming out from?
How can you be so satisfied with your fate?
Let's see, what are they planning? Nice, clean. That's the pyro sword, by the way, that we got, because it's like pure fire. Go on. Okay, the shield there. We should be able to crack through it now, right? Yep. There it is, the marrow, nice. That's one less marrow to deal with. Yeah, it brings them back, nice.
This battle was never about fate. It's about friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
Yes, pretty much.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort. You shall see.
This is easily the best boss we've ever got in Genshin, by the way. Seriously, it's such a good boss. And this proper feels like an end game, like an Avengers end game type of moment. You know what I mean? Like this properly feels like it. You know what I mean? Okay, that was sick. Okay, god damn, Nefer. Okay. That is one way to do it. This secret is gonna be sick, bro. I swear. Cut through him with Luna charge. Yes, good stuff. Then like his ultimate goes off. Oh, that's sick. That's good. How you going, Llama? Now you gotta try and fuck him up. Nice. There's the moon marrow. Not the power shield traveler just now. The three moons are colliding. I see that.
The moon lights up this world once more.
Good stuff. Holy shit. I mean, this might be the best quest in the game, guys. I'm just gonna say it right now. I genuinely think it is. This is so cinematic.
This rots world.
Shut up, bitch!
The music also goes quite hard here, I'd have to say.
This world is our home.
Yeah, I should realized. Oh, she'll be back. We know we know the new form of her that's coming in the future. Before Shishnaya. Oh, she'll be back. Oh, trust me, she'll be back because she is machine after all. Right, after the battle, you return to Nasha Town. The scarred left in Nordkrai, but the doctors slowly begin to heal. After learning of the crisis' end, people gradually return to Nordkrai, and the frost moon in the sky also remains within this world.
No, you're doing it wrong. The moon looks like this now.
What are you drawing, children?
The new moon, Mom. It looks different than before, doesn't it?
Oh, that's a cool way of looking at it. It's like all three are combined.
Can I go buy a sugar sculpture today? Please? Just one?
All right. I suppose today is a special day
After what I've just seen, by the way, it took a long ass time. But after that, what was that whole boss sequence was just straight cinema. That was so cinematic. Holy shit. That was easily the hardest boss fight in the game, which should have been a thing because it's the most antagonistic antagonist we've seen in this game, bar none, and this has been a thing building since Sumeru days. I'm gonna say it. I've been a big defender of Fontaine Act 5 for the longest time, for quite a few years now, but I actually think this quest is the best quest in the game.
Extra!
All this quest was missing was delivering on the weekly boss, and they more than delivered on that. That is the best boss fight this game's ever had, and it's not even close. Seriously, that is the best boss fight they've ever put in this game.
Want a copy?
I knew things would be
That was nuts. Just put
include the moon.
Bluntly, you know what I mean?
They say a new moon goddess has been born.
That's crazy. Absolutely nuts. I wonder how the weekly boss version, right, when I'm just playing off camera, will feel in comparison, you know what I mean?
I guess so. I'm not too
I'll have to do that off camera though, because I need to get Columbina's weekly boss materials to get our ultimate to level 10 as soon as possible, you know?
Hey, since we've come all this way, shall we grab ourselves a free
Oh, he's still here for this. I actually don't think he's dead yet, but maybe you'll see what I think in this quest. Oh, okay. Very interesting.
Free lunch. Oh, come on. What does it matter? After everything we've all just been
When you
through?
say he's dead, yeah, do you mean Dottore?
Smells good. All right, that's it. I'm hungry. Time to eat.
Come on.
Dottore, okay, interesting.
Early, or there won't be any good spots left.
Shh, keep it down. This is a residential area.
How crazy would it be, by the way, if Dottore, Capitano, and Rosalino come back in Shishnaya? Because Senora got a lot of talk during this quest randomly, if you noticed, like a lot of references. And Capitano. I'm still not done with this quest, so prepare for you might still be blown again off for real. Holy shit, okay.
It's okay. Paimon was pretty much awake anyway. It's been so
Okay, so Dotori's out of the picture. Who else can be a problem to listen to that? The only other people I see appearing right now is the Senora himself or one of the shades in physical form.
Still winding down from everything that's happened.
But we've already seen Alice in that before.
Wondering how our friends
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, if you say so.
It had to be someone huge here at Dotori's out of the picture, Lando.
If you need to talk, what we just went through was a lot. It's totally normal if you need some time to get back in your groove. Luanatar disappeared after Columbina came back.
Yes, that's right.
Apparently, she was part of Columbina's soul or
correct.
something. Still, Paimon kind of misses Luanatar somehow. But anyway, you did great. So did Paimon. We all worked our butts off to contain this disaster, and in the end, we made it. So, chin up, Traveler. You should be proud of yourself. Hey, don't poke fun.
Also, I've seen a special programs and I fucking knew after everyone was saying that was a Sandrone special form, I just knew what was going to happen. As soon as I got that bit of information, I knew what was coming because especially because she's the only one, well actually except for Minefa, that was machine. She was the only like non-human in the Fatui. She was made by Alan Guillotine. She's a machine. So that's how she's the easiest logically to be recreated through the special form, whatever it's going to look like, you know what I mean? Oh no, I seen it coming. I had a feeling it was going to be pretty graphic just because it's a doctor we're talking about. Any other antagonist in the game and it would have been much, much more light. But the fact it's a doctor, I knew they were going to go through that. Are we forgetting that this is the same company that fucking had us like have quite a graphic quote-unquote death when Firefly died the first time in Penacony? Let's just not forget that too, you know what I mean? Yeah, true that, Xander.
You'd mention it. You have no idea how anxious Paimon was. She was worried sick about you. Well, if you really want to show Paimon you're sorry, you're gonna need to make it up to her. You better.
Okay, how much longer do I have, Xander, do you think?
Okay. Paimon's full now. Huh? Oh.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. Good morning.
Oh.
Morning, Yehuda.
It's not best character, not Krai.
Breakfast?
Oh, I've already eaten. Just need some water. I was mostly worried you might forget.
Another 35, like, holy shit. Even after the really boss, damn.
I came over to remind you.
Number 8. That's like the first thing I think of when I see that Xander. Obviously, only our inner like group will get that reference.
At the back and nodding off during the league meeting.
God damn it.
You should probably be saying that to Aino. She's the baby of the group, if anyone.
True.
You need to get that skin, obviously. Oh yeah,
All
true.
these competing groups are
Good point.
actually coming together to try to solve things together. Definitely a first for Nod Cry.
Well,
I would do really bored right off camera right after this battle, Xander.
together. After that, surely you.
I'm probably planning to go in there. I wonder what team will be better. From what I understand, using Columbina, my Nefertiti is probably better. Once I get a Nefer belt though with Lynn's, that might be about the same amount of damage as my Nefer Llama team with Columbina.
But if she's so pessimistic about it, why'd she agree to be the Curatorium's representative in the league?
Probably because
Everything I just seen though, that absolutely blew my mind though. That was the level of cinematic stuff I saw in that boss fight was on the levels of Star Rail, level of the cinematic. Genuinely.
Family now with everything that's happened.
Like the cinematics that's on that boss fight were on par with the cinematics from the what do you call it?
Seems like plenty of other people agree too. Just listen to the.
What's it called again? The boss fight with Finon and Hyacine, probably that one. I forget what the actual boss is called. Celiose, that's it. Yeah, that boss fight we just did felt on the same level of cinematics as the Celiose boss fight. With all the cutscenes there, I genuinely did.
Were you about to head out? There's
Like
still some time
that level of cinematics felt like a huge buff to Genshin. Like I don't know what they decided to do with the cutscenes, the cinematic quality in those cutscenes, but they have just went up another level in this game. I'm used to that kind of level in Starfield, but for Genshin, that's a new high for them, like, you know. That's why I will say my thoughts on that. Like, they've really put effort into this quest.
Have a nice day.
Wait, Anifa, why are you the one doing it? Wasn't Llama the one used to doing that before?
Eyes deceiving her? Or
yeah.
Anifa handing out food for the
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Would you like a feast of the moon, along with some snacks of the day?
So, what's new, Anifa? It was only a few days ago when we last saw you, but it looks like you've joined the Frost Moon Scions in that time. And I know too.
What's going on, yeah?
What are you talking about, Paimon? We're just here to help.
In the wake of the disaster,
Melon.
It's all
Oh yeah, you're recovering from a disaster. I guess that makes sense.
Llama's request for support. At times like these, the smallest good deed can inspire others and help them through the hard days ahead.
And we're using eggs and heating tubes to make that a reality. In true Krumkake Craft Shop style.
Fair enough.
Did you hear that? The traveler said I did good.
That's because it's true, I know. Proposal. If you can resist eating today's dessert, I will provide you with compliments too.
No way.
That back at
proposal got shot down quickly. I need something to get me through the hard times too, you know.
Mom! Yes, dear. Go.
Excuse me. Could I take a photo with the robot lady? She helped us get safely out of Krai.
Yeah.
And she helped us get back home too.
Nice.
She's the best.
Of course she is.
But you stole my snacks though. Oops.
Shall we move to the open space near the center? The view there.
Thank you.
All right, nice.
Aren't you the better pick
Oh,
for
Luca's
this job,
back.
Flint? You underestimate yourself yet again, Master Ilua.
Not at all. I rarely come by Nasha Town. I don't know any of the big shots here.
All in good time.
My curiosity now, though, is Ando. So this is clearly the final quest of Krai, right? But we don't have enough Lunoculuses in the game to fully complete the Statue of the New Moon to get to level 10. We're only halfway through level 8 right now. So there has to be another expansion to Krai, but we've done the story here already, which is weird, isn't it?
Someone who is
So I wonder what they're going to do with that. Maybe that area will just be tied to someone's like story quest or something like that, you know, whoever's releasing it right about that time.
I am most flattered that you think I would. Sigh a little less, Master Ilua, and have more faith in yourself. That is precisely why Starshin and Nikita felt safe delegating.
Maybe that is a board of the end just now. Who knows? True.
I'm sure we all
True.
also agree that we would sooner die of dehydration than manage to wrangle anything out of you in a discussion.
Honestly, you know, because of all the characters we know that are releasing between now and what's likely to be 6.8, whatever Luna patch they're going to call it, Luna 9 probably they're going to call it. Why do I feel like either Nicole or Sandroni's new form is going to be the character in the new area who will then have a story quest in that new area to talk to like get us like info about to get into Shishaya? Or what they could just do, because that'll be the summer patch, you know, right before we go to a new area, they could be the one involved in the summer patch. Like maybe Sandroni comes back in the summer patch. And like she's the one that lets us show how to get into Shishaya. But we're probably, if that's the case, it wouldn't be Sandroni. It'll be Sandroni. Arlecchino's definitely going to be involved. And who's the other Fatui representative? Maybe Tartaglia? Basically all the Fatui harbingers who are active in this story might be the ones involved in that summer patch to get into Shishaya, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever. I'll take the job.
Oh, it's quite the who's who
but yeah,
of Krai.
even though that like I said I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, and if you want to talk to me off camera to call about this, it needs to be before 8 p.m. your time, because that's when the Royal Rumble begins tomorrow. That's when I'll be watching it, okay? But there's a lot to talk about, because this quiz was the best I've ever done. There was like you know, in the middle of that quiz, in the middle of both acts combined, Act 7 was fantastic. There was a little lull for like the first half an hour of Act 8, in my opinion. I'd rather start of Act 8, where it got kind of like a little bit slow, but once they got into that final sequence, holy shit, I've never seen Genshin pull off a gameplay sequence better than they've done that. That actually beats Fontaine for me, and I've been defending that thing like crazy over the last couple of years. Fontaine at 5 is now number 2. This is number 1, and it's not even close.
An admirable attitude to take.
But again, because like I mentioned before,
beacons are lit, Lua.
Because of how good of an antagonist the Doctor is, he really contributed to how grand and cinematic and how much, just how good the quiz ended up being. Because all it was missing was that the Wheatley boss to hit, and I mean hit hard, and absolutely hit hard, you know? Because of how good of an antagonist he was. And the seeds of him being an antagonist of that level have been planted since about 2022 when we got to the mirror.
Yeah, you're right. Quite a few familiar faces have arrived. Let's go, shall we?
Say less, one, say less. The stories need good antagonist, exactly, yes. Like, we all know that Androni will be back because she's not human, she is a machine. And based on the logic she talked about Scaramouche, all she needs technically is a core to make her work again, you know what I'm saying? She kind of foreshadowed what was going to happen based on Scaramouche. Oh, so talking of, where the fuck is Scaramouche? We've got nothing to do with him yet.
You seem well rested.
Is Scaramouche good? Is Wanderer now gone as well?
I know no one's asked,
you know what I mean?
I'm sure you all want to know, so let me just say, we're doing great.
Yeah, I'm saying that, we don't know anything on Scaramouche. Wanderer, hat guy, whatever you want to call him, you know?
I'm starting to lose my mind from
I'm done working to be my team so you can discuss it, gotcha.
Alcohol while I'm waiting for my wounds to heal.
I'm sure you had a sneaky swig or two.
I'll probably off to a few hours after the stream.
How'd you find out?
I'm sure you must be missing Mondstadt after all these years away, Grandmaster.
Yeah, you could say that again. Every time I get news from Mondstadt, it makes me want to go back and see the place for myself.
And we will, Vodka, because Dormant Port is coming very soon, as we all know.
Honestly, once things are wrapped up here, I think it'll be time to head back home.
Dormant Port be like very convenient, Sander. If you're asking me, that's a nod, that's a foreshadowing, that's a little nod towards Dormant Port, in my opinion. He'll be involved again there, I think. Probably Benny as well, Gene, couple others.
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Isn't that the guy that controls the Voynich Guild?
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
I'll just listen from the back. It's fine.
You're taking this pretty seriously, huh, Durin?
Well, it's not every day that I get the chance to see how people speak in official settings.
Soak it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance to practice for yourself later down the line. Actually, I know just the thing. You can debrief the Knights of Favonius for me.
Mr. Vodka, are you forgetting that I'm not a Knight of Favonius?
I can knight you. Any particular title you'd like?
Is he joking? I really can't tell.
You'll have to figure this one out for yourself. It'll be a good learning experience.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony for the League, and to have this opportunity to speak to you all in my capacity as Voynich Guild representative.
Could this person also have been pushed onto the big stage by the real big shots?
We come here today, having weathered the trials and hardships of yesterday, and having learned from them the importance of unity and cooperation.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Uh-oh, looks like Aino's off in Dreamland already.
Come on, get the speech over with already.
Nodkrai is our home, the land we rely on for survival. And as we chart a course for the future, may we persevere through the storms ahead as we sail towards a new era of prosperity, freedom, and hope.
Nice. Okay. Sorry, I had to. That was just so fitting for that moment.
Looks like we'll have more opportunity.
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter, given how fleet of foot you are.
True.
Unfortunately, I suspect I'll be too busy at the curatorium to act as your host. We have a busy schedule, not to mention an international network of contacts to manage.
Not much is true,
That'll be all right. I'll just check your schedule with Yehuda well in advance. And if she's not available, I can simply ask Ashru.
True.
You... So giving my employees extra workload isn't enough for you? You're really going to drag my cat into this too?
I thought you'd approve. Aren't you forever increasing your employees' workloads?
Yeah.
That's a bold statement. Are all the Frost Moon Scions feeling more audacious now that your moon goddess has returned?
Columbina's return has brought joy to all who care about her. That includes both you and me.
True that.
As for the Frost Moon Scions, we are learning how to thrive independently without relying on the moon goddess. It is up to us to make our home a more livable place. Joining the League is one of the steps we are trying towards that end.
I like the word try. It's nice and non-committal. You can opt out at any time and still say you tried.
You don't see a bright future for the Frost Moon Scions? Or did you mean the League?
I'm just not as optimistic as you. The Frost Moon Scions should count themselves lucky that they have a leader as stubborn and enterprising as you. But Nod Krai's a big place, with all kinds of people. Most of them don't enjoy answering to a leader, or even listening to reason.
Well, that's where you and your methods come in. Unless the Curatorium of Secrets is only here for appearances.
For now, yes. And that won't change until this venture becomes worth my while.
What would make it worth your while?
Getting out more than I put in. Right now, I'd barely break even, but I'll grant that it's a good start for Nod Krai.
Then maybe it's worth a try.
Yeah.
All right, you can stop now. Or do I have to join the Frost Moon Scions before you'll get off my back?
You'd be very welcome to join us.
Hey, you two! Congrats on all your hard work!
Nefer was trying to dissuade me from adding to her employees' workload.
Nice.
Also, she's considering joining the Frost Moon Scions.
Melon.
What?
Yeah.
Your conversations are always the most interesting. Would you two care to join me for some tea before heading to your next destination?
Oh, shit. Oh, we know what those words mean. Next destination. Chechnaya, right? Oh, here we go.
Nicole? Wait, where are you? Aren't you gonna show up today?
Sadly not. I'm otherwise occupied right now. I'm sorry, Paimon. I can hear how disappointed you are. If it's any consolation, let me say that how things appear on the surface is a far cry from what they are at their core. Perhaps you'll feel better if you focus on the fact you have a special line of communication with the great mage herself.
Okay. Has something happened?
No, or not yet, anyway.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
There's something we should be watching out for, yeah.
Not for the time being. Just think of this as a general check-in to make sure this communication system is still running smoothly. Besides, it's good to chat once in a while if we want to maintain our friendship.
You could have just said so. Haven't got all worked up for nothing. Still, the best friendships are built through face-to-face interaction.
I still about to be done, Xander, yeah.
It's never gonna stop being weird having tea with you when you're not there and just...
Also, you said 6 hours, 10 minutes, right? On my stream, I'm 5 hours, 40 minutes in. And not to mention, 50 minutes of the setup, so I'm probably about 5 hours, 25 minutes into the actual quest. I'm actually ahead of time, I think. I'm actually ahead of schedule, yeah.
Yeah. Any update on that crisis at the world's borders?
Yes, I will hear about this.
Owls just informed me that they had their work cut out for them. And now everyone's thoroughly exhausted. But they did finally get things back under control. Still, we can't let our guard down
The world
yet.
border, that's gonna be coming to play next year, as in like September this year, like the next expansion is what I mean.
The disruption caused by this disaster has made Teyvat easier to detect from the outside universe.
Oh, here we go. Oh boy. I swear to God, Xander, the next year in the final like quest, if I see a fucking train and it says Astro Express on it, entering this world, I am going to both like laugh my ass off and also be like, just like at the same time.
She plans to wait for things to stabilize, then reschedule her Mondstadt vacation plan. As for me, I agree with Hat Guy's perspective.
Okay.
This is a time when many new variables are emerging, and the situation is changing constantly. Plus, most of this change is for the worse. We have to remain vigilant and ensure that the embers of chaos are not rekindled. I did notice that the energy in Nodcry changed somewhat after the War of Funerary Flame, but since it was still aligned with the Light Realm, I never gave it a second thought.
Yeah.
It looks like I'll have to examine the connections between phenomena I observe more closely in the future.
Right.
Just doing my duty. It's more or less second nature by now. Of course. To give you the full picture, I'd have to start with the substance from which angels were formed. Never mind. Paimon's right. Showing off my knowledge would be
so we'll
much
probably
more
get to know that
satisfying
later on.
in person. By the way, you did receive the gifts from the Hexen Circle, yes? I'm not trying to claim credit or anything, but my pride demands that I at least mention it.
Okay.
They're quite similar to the protective talisman that Alice gave Dory, but with some very special enhancements.
This is how we get the special skin, right?
Oh, so that's what kept our friends safe when Dotori trapped them.
Indeed. We went to great lengths to make sure they were invisible to his eyes.
I see.
I'm so happy they came in handy. Still, not fishing for gratitude, by the way. I just want you to be aware that sometimes your friends may be protecting you in ways you cannot perceive. Anyway, I'll contact you if anything else crops up. If not, you know what they say. No
Oh,
news
is good news. Yeah, of course.
My angelic instincts are tingling. They say you should head to the docks next. Your friends are about to board their ship home.
Dormanport. That confirms Dormanport is the next patch, right there in the end, doesn't it, Xander? Your friends are about to board their ship home. Basically, everyone that's not from Nodcry are all Mondstadt based, aren't they, in the storyline? So, Durin, Albedo, and Barker, right? Those are the three that are from Mondstadt, right? Because everyone else is from Nodcry. As far as I'm aware, that was in the storyline. So, therefore, Dormanport. Gotta be Dormanport. Finally, that Mondstadt expansion we've all been wanting for the last 5-6 years. Sailing towards tomorrow, enter the port and look for your companions. Welcome Moon's homecoming. Yeah, I gotta say, Nodcry, you are fucking good. You are a really good region. There's still more to come from you to the exploration, but at the moment, I actually think this might be my favorite region in the game. It was been neck and neck with Fontaine for so long, but like I said for so long, this was always gonna come down to it was the weekly boss better than Fontaine, and it somehow was. It genuinely was. But I didn't expect it to be so grandiose as it was. Like, holy crap, you know. Up here they are. So he's alive and kicking, I guess.
You're here.
You're here too, Hat Guy. Are you heading back together?
So they're going to shift now, right?
No, I'm bound for Sumeru, and
Makes
she's
sense.
for Fontaine. We just happened to cross paths at the harbor.
Yeah, how's your car?
Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper, but she's always been very responsible with important calculations and things entrusted to her by valued friends.
You always speak as if you know us inside out, Mr. Hat Guy.
Maybe I'm just a good judge of character.
I certainly hope that's all there is to it. Regardless, you have been a significant help in this matter. For that, you have my gratitude.
I didn't do anything special. Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible formula and turned the tide of the entire battle.
True.
Even giving her life in the process. She's the one we should be thanking.
Very much.
Even we were unaware that Sandrone had hidden the real formula inside Polonia's body.
Yeah.
She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was running in her system by installing an identical-looking decoy within her.
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop Dottore. But this way, she could at least get him to lower his guard.
Makes sense.
She always worked like that. Always had a backup plan.
There. What will happen to her body, yeah.
Well, that's why I'm traveling to Fontaine. She made a request of me long ago, and the time has come to fulfill it. Think of it as her will.
Oh, what's the request?
She said that should she ever fail in a mission, she'd like me to deliver her core and Polonia's to the Fontaine Research Institute.
Interesting.
She also mentioned that she had made arrangements for people there to set her affairs in order. Some of her personal effects, such as her notes, were left to me. I've decided to take them back to the House of the Hearth, for safekeeping primarily, but also as mementos, I suppose. However, there is one book among them that
That music right now is playing.
I'll have someone deliver it to your residence at the flagship at a later date.
That piece of music playing right, that's a Fontaine music, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Right, let's see here. Right, there's one book among them I'd like to leave in your care. I'll have someone deliver to your residence at the flagship at a later date. Okay.
No. I was specifically warned not to tell her.
Okay.
This is her last wish, and I will abide by it.
Still some kind of backup plan?
I can only hope so. But none of us here can know for certain. I bade farewell to Columbina earlier today. As promised, she turned the iridescent moon's marrow over to me.
Okay.
She spent a long time with Sandrone's body, saying her goodbyes.
Oh, is she all right?
Sandrone's but Columbina's.
What was that?
Sandrone's passing has left a great wound in all of our hearts. It will take time to heal.
Yeah.
But Columbina surprised me. She offered me some words of comfort before I departed. Despite being grief-stricken herself, she showed an awareness of the feelings of others around her.
Makes sense.
She never used to act like this. Clearly, she has grown. And I suspect that we have you to thank for much of the change we are seeing in her. After these recent events, the Tsaritsa has revoked the Pale Star Edict.
What's the Pale Star Edict? I've seen that name before, but I don't remember what that is.
Snezhnaya now realizes that the arrest warrant for Columbina was just a ploy by Dottore, who coveted her powers.
Yes.
I shall return to Nodcry to see her as soon as I find the time.
Yep.
I hope that from now on, she too will explore more of the world. Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is only beginning.
Makes sense.
My ship is here. Traveler, Paimon, we shall meet again. You too, Hat Guy.
Okay.
What are you still bumming around for? Isn't Columbina waiting for you?
In Silvermoon Hall.
I thought today was the day you'd agreed with her to go find out the truth about your sibling.
Oh yeah, we do have that still do.
You're afraid you won't like the truth when you see it. Well, this is new. I was starting to think that nothing could scare you.
Don't say that! Wouldn't you be a viewer in this situation?
Fair point. But I'd say I have more experience facing up to unpleasant truths than the Traveler. They say blood's thicker than water.
Agreed.
I know how much you need your family back. More than you need any of your friends. And I'm sure that all your real friends understand that too.
Makes sense.
No matter what the truth turns out to be, they will stick by you and support you. Whatever decision you make, finding the truth is important. But more important still is what you choose to do once you've found it. At least, that's the life lesson I've learned from my experience. Grappling with the truth. What? Now that Dottore's dead and gone? A little, I guess. But it hasn't solved everything. Maybe I regret not getting to end his life with my own hands. Or maybe it's something else. But for whatever reason, I still feel like I have a chip on my shoulder. Either way, I'm going back to Sumeru. Lesser Lord Kusanali is gonna need help dealing with all the chaos Dottore left in his wake. Not just from this incident.
Yes.
But everything he did in the past, too.
True that.
You should continue with your journey, as you've always done. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again someplace else.
Snezhnaya? Perhaps, because you are past Harbinger, so that makes sense.
Now? If you want to explore a bit more to steady those nerves, Paimon's game. After all, when Columbina said she knew where your ship was hidden, Paimon promised to give you two some alone time with the truth. It hasn't been all that long since we were last apart, sure, but with Columbina there, Paimon's sure things will be just dandy. Ain't no biggie. Paimon might be all about that food and fun, but she knows how to do right by people. Paimon's sure you'd prefer to digest the news about your brother in peace. But, no matter what you see, just know you can share it with Paimon. course, as long as it's not super private. If you can't make sense of something, let's give it some thought together. And even if we both can't figure it out, Paimon can at least treat you to a nice meal. Glad to hear it. Feel better now? Alrighty. Next up, time to meet with Columbina.
Okay. Let's get some fucking answers, shall we? Where do I think the ship is? I'm gonna say it's in Canria.
Columbina, we're here.
I'm gonna say it's in Canria. That's where I think the ship is.
Out here. We're gotten used to walking over to Silver Moon Hall whenever we go see you.
Well, you're still welcome to go there whenever you want to see me.
Oh, I will be doing after the quiz because I have lots of weeks of progress getting towards that Nordkrai glider. Don't you worry.
It's just, now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. Try and fit in with the Frost Moon Scions, like Lama suggested. The older generation are still timid around me. They don't dare get too close, and they bow their heads when I walk by, but things are much better with the children. I see more curiosity in their eyes. Hopefully, by the time the next Moon Prayer Night comes around, I can enjoy the festival with them as myself, without having to pretend that I'm only dressed up as the Moon Goddess.
Why do I feel like there's going to be an event in the future, similar to how we get Lantern Rite and the Wind Bloom Festival and all that? I feel that's going to totally be an event for a patch later on in time.
No, they're fine, Columbina. I'm unsure they'll realize you're super.
We've had the Celebration Festival from Zemeru. We've had that in the Zuma Festival only one time. The only place we've not had a festival is in Fontaine and Netland, I think, right?
You really think so? When we first met, you thought I was a little up in the clouds.
We were just starting out then, come on! So Lama told you, huh?
I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where I was born.
Oh, that's great!
Yeah. We managed to get us back, yeah.
Thank
Good.
you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time.
Good long-term storytelling.
Are you ready?
Guess I am.
What happened to our spaceship back then?
This is gonna be huge.
Why did you leave?
Spaceship's gonna be in Canria. It's gotta be.
It's time to
I don't think it's any change scenario, to be honest.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Good. Then let me open the way for you.
Oh, is this the place that we went at the start of Act 1? Oh, yeah, it's because underneath the statue, right?
Where does this lead?
To our shared destination.
Huh?
Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back when we just met? I said that my story began on the moon.
Yes.
But while I was inside the moon's reflection, I realized that my prologue was really hidden in the future. I just had yet to discover it at that point.
Makes
the
sense.
story of the time before I was born was in fact the story of my distant future. It's truly fascinating, but when I obtained the Krai LUNA authority and returned to our present reality, I sensed something I hadn't expected.
Your prologue.
Your prologue.
Huh.
So you mean...
Yes. Your spaceship. All this time, it has been hidden on the Frost Moon, which lay beyond the sky.
Yeah, that's why we couldn't find it.
The great ruler of the firmament.
Yes.
The heavenly principles.
Exactly.
Wait, them? Why would they do that?
I don't know. Perhaps your ship contains something that is incompatible with Tevat. Or something that cannot be known. Oh, did I pick a bad time to say this? I know it must have been hard to work up the courage to do this. Maybe I should have waited until you were on the moon, with no chance to back up.
That would have been kind of mean, you know.
Take me there.
Oh?
Whatever is hiding in that ship, it belongs to me and Ether. Those memories belong to us.
Well,
no one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the heavenly principles.
Very well. Then let's go.
Right now.
You two take care, all right? And don't forget to come back soon.
Rest assured, Paimon. We will. traveler.
Oh, we're doing it like right now,
Thinking about the story that we'll find hidden on the moon?
Yes. And hoping that it has a happy ending.
Stories like that don't exist, you know?
You don't believe in happy endings?
I don't believe in endings.
No, fair play. They're gonna be CGI. Where the hell have we been taken? Yeah, where the fuck are we?
This is the pathway I built between Tevat and the Frost Moon. The moon is very far away from us.
There's a side-scrolling
so
section.
A long journey.
Well then. Okay. This could be insane, whatever the hell this is.
After I obtained the Krai LUNA authority, I unwittingly saw past events from many of my friends' lives.
Yes.
One was
Lama.
Lama.
Yeah.
She was so young when they chose her to be the Moon Chanter. From then on, the Frost Moon Scions looked to her to bring messages from their goddess.
Yeah. This is a really good mural, by the way.
I had left Hisi Island before she was ever born.
Yes.
It was not until much, much later that she met me.
I think it's for the best. Because of the way things turned out, you had the opportunity to become friends.
You're right. In that sense, I think we were both very lucky.
They are. This is gonna go through every Nordcry character. Nicole.
And about that mage, Nicole. I only recently learned that she has lived in Tevat since the time of the Three Moon Sisters.
Yeah, I would guess as much.
The moon goddesses always had a good relationship with the angels. I suppose our friendship continues that tradition.
Yes, yes, very much so. So it's not every character. Who else is going to be on this end? Ah, yeah, of course, had to be.
And then there's Sandrone. I never knew that much about her, beyond the fact that she was created by someone called the Lord Artificer.
Yeah, Palan and Guillotine, yep.
She too suffered for a long time before.
It's just crazy, just like how an actual side quest chain from Fontaine actually is now pure canon in the actual main storyline. I knew that side quest chain had so much importance when we first, when I first did it off camera a couple of years back in Fontaine, but I didn't think it would have this level of importance. It's actually my favorite side quest chain in the entire game, by the way, sure, but it actually is. But I didn't actually think they'd make it actually part of the main story, which is just insane. You know what I'm saying? Truly does. From the music in this whole stage, I'm getting chills, by the way, genuinely am.
Also, I saw your siblings' story.
Oh shit. Wait, isn't that monster right there?
I'm afraid I didn't see much. It seems that he rarely came to the surface where the moonlight shines.
You see.
But I did notice that back when you first set out on your journey, he would often appear nearby, gazing at you from afar with a guilty look in
just
his
like
eyes.
those animated shorts used to do in the monster era. He's right, she's right, you know. She's right.
Speak no more of the past. I probably shouldn't reveal so much about my friends.
Because there used to be so many animated shorts. Because the animated short had Aether's the playable character and Lumine being the one riding the Ruin Guard back at Monster all the way back in 2020. Those animated shorts, I remember seeing those years ago. That's crazy how they referenced that in the main story. That is crazy. Holy shit. Wow. This is how you do a quest, guys, seriously. This is good. This is really good. What's this then? This is like something like Castaris would use from Monkai Star Rail.
After this, I'd like to bring some Kuhenki to the moon as well. If they're willing, of course.
Well then.
What about your other friends? Will you bring them to visit too?
Certainly. But I'll need to tidy the place up first. This home hasn't received any guests in a long, long time.
Oh, wow, indeed.
I remember writing something similar with you on Moon Prayer Night.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I believe it was called
Dodoko's Whirly Gig.
Yeah.
Yes, that was it. You asked me if I was afraid to return to the moon, and I said that I was. The idea that I had gained something precious,
yes,
only to lose it so quickly. That frightened me. But I'm not afraid anymore. Besides, this time, we're traveling together.
What a great shot that is. Holy shit. That's an outrageously good shot. Fair play. The way the camera panned with the moon, like in the distance, yeah, that's good. That's really good. Fair fox. This is gotta be the best quest in the game. It's not even close. It truly isn't even close at this point. Fortunately, that fight was great for what it did, but this is just another level. We've just went up yet again another level. Like I predicted in Fontaine, when we went up a level initially, no Christ took up another level now, it really has. Oh my god. We're in space. We are actually in space, by the way. We are actually in space. The Astral Express could appear in Genshin based on this now. I'm being dead ass. The Astral Express could. The fact we're outside the planet, I am starting to believe that the Astral Express is going to appear at the end of Genshin Part 1. I really do. There's so many similarities between both games, and we're seeing it more and more commonly now. Every like couple of weeks, every time there's a new patch or whatever, it's becoming more and more obvious what's happening.
Over there.
Go on, show it. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Holy shit. Also, what is this building structure? This looks very similar to like Celestia or Canria or something, you know? Oh dear god. Something about it would blow my mind here, I know it.
Our spaceship.
Yeah.
It's huge. I suppose that the moon is the only place one could hide it.
Makes sense.
It'll be all right.
Huh?
The way you feel in this moment, I went through it too, on Moon Prayer Night. The door was right in front of me, but I struggled to find the courage to step through. Solitude for me once meant living a life in which even I was absent. Before I met you, that was the only life I knew. But that night, solitude meant throwing away the life I had gained after meeting all of you.
Very true.
Columbina.
Go. Retrieve the part of your life that was once lost. Trust me, you will lose nothing by doing so. Look, Tavad is right there. All of our friends are down there, waiting for us.
This kind of shot where you see the planet is exactly how it would look if you were looking outside the Astral Express window in Star Rail. It looks exactly the same. Holy living fuck. And the fact that I now know what that planet looks like, if I see a planet that looks anywhere similar to that in Star Rail, my mind is going to literally just to paint a picture.
You're right. Thanks, Columbina.
This is the most influential quest I've ever had in the game. Not even close. What's that song she's singing? It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar, but I can't paint what it is. I thought it was a login screen music there for a minute, but it's not. I thought that was Aria Night. The Aria theme of the night theme of the login screen she was just singing there.
Finished?
Yeah. Why did you take your eye mask off?
Well, since my return, I've decided to take more opportunities to see the world with my own eyes. Besides, I've always wondered how Tevat looks from the moon.
And what do you think?
It's beautiful. I could spend a whole day here just gazing at it. What about you? What do you think of the truth you found?
What is the truth that she found?
I haven't looked at another person's expression in a long time, but I think yours is saying it was neither good nor bad.
Keep this up, and it won't be long before you give Nefer a run for her money.
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm much more used to sensing what's going on around me with Kuvaki. I think I'll save my eyes for seeing special moments I really want to remember.
I'm just trying to analyze the picture. Is there anything that gives me an idea towards Star Rail here? Because I feel it's got to be now. Anything that looks familiar to Star Rail at any point. The planet's not actually... Oh boy, you can even see the different planets and that stuff like that. Desert Station's definitely Sumeru, isn't it? Holy shit, yeah. You can even see the chasm and everything. The chasm directly linked onto Sumeru with the rainforest and the desert. Everything's actually connected. I can see Fontaine at the top of that planet. Everything's where it should be on the world map. That's nuts, by the way.
I read the spaceship's flight logs. I always assumed that this was my first time in Tevat. I thought that Ether and I must have been hibernating in space for centuries on end.
But it's not, is it?
But the logs show that our spaceship flew over the skies of Tevat once before. A long, long time ago.
Archon War?
Flew over? So you didn't land?
No. The ship barely came to a stop before flying on again. After that, it continued traveling through space for a long time. Some of the data is corrupted, but I suspect that it kept flying for thousands of years.
Well then.
It was only after that that the ship made a forced landing in Nodkrai.
I see.
When Ether found me, he came from outside the ship. Could this mean that he left the ship long before I did? Maybe even during our first pass over Tevat?
Very lightly, actually.
Are you all right?
Yes. I can feel that the truth is coming together, one small piece at a time. I remember Ether telling me that when he first arrived in Conria, he could not recall the past.
Yes.
So this might be something that even he doesn't know.
Well then.
Here, I made some space for you. Your mind must be racing. And this seems like the perfect place to relax and clear your head.
Oh, wait, there's one more thing.
Go on.
What is it?
Wait here a moment.
I think it's about to be a big reveal, guys.
Hey, Columbina.
Oh my, that's how you fucking reveal it. Is this the origin form of Traveler? Is this your origin form or some shit? Cause that's a great way to do it. Holy shit. That is pretty much the perfect way you can do that.
Is that a new outfit?
An old one, technically. It's been in a cabinet inside the ship this whole time.
Holy shit.
It's a matching pair with Ether's. He always liked this set more.
Well, I wonder why,
Huh. I don't think there's a huge difference.
Really?
Yes. It's still the same you. You're the same person,
Fair.
no matter what clothes you wear.
Only Columbina would make an observation like that.
Traveler, do you consider Tevat your home?
at this point, probably, yeah.
Home is wherever Ether is. But then, after all the time I've spent here and everything I've been through, yes, I'd say it's my home.
Would you change your answer if Tevat changed appearance? I mean, if the truth about Tevat turned out to be different than what you thought,
don't know. But I don't think so. The truth is not what matters most to me about Teyvat.
When I was first born, I longed for a home.
Yeah.
And when you get something before you're mature enough to understand the world, you just take it at face value.
Pretty much.
I thought that a home was a transaction. You give me what I want, and I'll do the same for you. But you and your friends taught me what a true home should look like. You never asked for anything, yet you gave so generously to me.
That's because your friendship matters to us. It was worth it.
In the past, I thought that my birth in Notcry must have been a mistake. But after journeying to the distant past where the story began, I realized that it was I who chose Notcry to be my future home.
Yeah.
Now, I am glad that I made that choice.
I'm sure your friends are just as glad.
In fact, I intend to make the same choice today as I did back then.
What do you mean?
Well, I've given the Eternal Moon's Marrow to
Llama.
Lama, and the Iridescent Moon's Marrow to Arlecchino.
Yes.
And now, I shall return my Kuvaki to Notcry again, that it may continue to protect my chosen home.
Makes sense, yeah.
Wait, but what about your body?
Oh, are you worried that I'll disappear again? I won't. Not this time. The Frost Moon has now entered the fall sky, and I am the Krai LUNA goddess. I am only returning to Notcry the part of me that it needs.
I see.
I am giving what I can, because my home is worth it. Oh, and I have something for you, too.
For me?
Yes. Come closer.
What is it? Ah, yeah, I thought as much. Yep, here it is. The buff traveler form. At last. New talents unlocked. Oh yeah, we have. Oh yeah, we definitely have. This actually might make you worth playing. And on the other elements, Pyro and Dendro were already worth it, but this might have just brought Anemo, Geo, and Electro back. I still don't think there's any saving grace for Hydro, but boy, is this Pyro MC going to be even better than before. Never mind, we're going to get into Shishnayo Cryo, you know what I'm saying? In-fucking-credible.
What was that?
I lifted some of the restrictions this world placed on you.
Oh,
I trust
okay.
this will help in your future adventures.
That's good. So then that way is a storyline reason for why she wasn't as good as she could have been at this point. That makes a lot of sense. I like how they incorporated that.
My power. It feels like it's grown. I can use the elements more freely now. Thank you. This will be a great help.
You're welcome. I see you as family, and after everything you've done for me, In fact, no. It's not because I owe you. It's because you're worth it.
I love that. Love hearing that.
Here. This flower is for you.
Oh. That's why it kept appearing so much during the quest. That's a beautiful way of doing it, to be honest.
Isn't this a moon prayer blossom?
Yes. Don't worry. You will never see these flowers lose their color again.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like at the end of every like major expansion, we always get like a key like 5-star item to remember the region by. So this will be the one for Notcry then, I assume. That makes sense, doesn't it? You know what I'm saying?
I'm finally discovering the joy of giving. How I wish I'd learned this sooner.
Makes sense.
Hey, better late than never.
True.
What are you thinking about now?
Why don't you take a guess? You get 1 shot.
I don't think I'll get it in one guess, but I'm sure it's a happy thought.
That's kind of a sneaky answer. I can't say you got it wrong. Down into that. The moon seems so far away. I felt it might always lie beyond my reach. But on the moon, everything feels so close by.
It does, to be fair.
The haze that once enshrouded the skies has finally been dispersed. I feel like a traveler on a winter's night, starting a new chapter in my tale by the warmth of a bonfire. I don't have a lot of luggage, but I do have a lot of hope for the future.
Very nice.
Well, what's next?
Next, to start with, I want to stay here just a little longer. After that, let's return home and continue our journey.
Say less. That was a perfect way to finish up Nordcry. That was perfect. That was genuinely absolute fucking cinema. I don't use that term often at all. That is the best quest Genshin ever gave us, and it's not even close. I loved Fontaine on Fire. I thought nothing could ever beat that. That is not just beat it. That is blown that out of the water, pun intended, because Fontaine's a nation of water, hydro, whatever you want to call it. That's blown out of the water. That's blown Fontaine out of the water. This is definitively, objectively, the best fucking quest in the game. Bro, what other fucking nation took us to fucking literal outer space, bro? You know what I'm saying? And they did something that we never thought Genshin would do, and actually have a hero character actually outright die in the quest. Oh, she will be back. She will be back. I'm pretty sure Marionette's getting an XP form apparently, but oh, she will be back. Oh yeah, definitely. That outfit's obviously I got the better form picking Lumina at the start of the game. That's the better outfit of the two in my opinion, but what the fucking outfit that is. Wait, is this an explorable? Can I just go here anytime? No. Oh, special story mode is probably how you get back to Teyvat, right? Well, I know what I'm taking the opportunity to do while I'm still here. Can I not take a picture? There's gotta be a way, right? You can't take an in-game screenshot. Well. OBS. Full screen that shit. Hide the camera. And we're taking a fucking pure raw screenshot of this and putting this into that folder. Cause we are not letting this opportunity pass us by, are we now? What I'm also gonna do is pin this message, I'll never forget it, because man, what a genuine quest. This is what we've been waiting for Genshin to get to the levels of for years. This is what we were waiting for. Holy crap, they actually went and fucking performed, they actually delivered. I can't believe this. The spaceships here and everything, wow. Incredible. We will see the spaceship again soon, probably. We need to leave Teyvat, don't we? I want to get a good picture of this before I leave this area, though. Oh, there's anti-gravity here as well. Oh, this is going to be a playable area in the future, you already know. The fact they actually put in anti-gravity mechanics, oh yeah. Let me just get another picture real quick, guys. Yep, it's in the folder. Nice. Also gonna pin this message too. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead. Let's put the Columbia and end this. Anything else around here? No, not that I'm aware of. But they've actually got anti-gravity jumps, man. What the hell? That's crazy. Genuinely crazy, by the way. Alright, let's return back to Teyvat then.
The journey goes on. For you. And for me.
I'm right.
Like I said, this is not the end.
Here it is.
I don't believe there has to be an ending.
Here it is. Wait, why is the stream just crashed on me? Oh no, we just lagged on mine, that's all. They actually have given us a now. Finally, the questions at the end of every region about what the next region's going to be like. Oh, here we go. Can you tell me a little bit more about Shejnaya?
Oh, is that your next destination?
Yep.
Most people would probably tell you to pack some warm clothes. But I experience things differently than most people, so I can't know how cold it is. In fact, it is home to quite a wondrous heat source.
Oh.
I think they call it
Christmas torch.
Every city in Snezhnaya is built around one of those. I sensed the energy it gave off as I was passing by on a
Every
railway train.
city in Snezhnaya, indicating there might be multiple cities.
And distant.
Let that just sink in. In fact, it is home to quite a wondrous heat source. I think they call it Kresnik's torch. Every city in Snezhnaya is built around one of those, implying there's multiple cities in Snezhnaya, which I think that makes it the first expansion in Genshin to have multiple main cities, if that's true.
I also recommend the Korolievsky troupe in Snezhnograd. They give performances quite regularly, and entry was free for Harbingers. I liked them a lot.
What do you know about the Tsaritsa?
Ice cold and sharp. Crystal clear in some ways, yet profoundly unfathomable in others. Like the thick layer of ice on top of a frozen lake.
You see.
That's just the impression that Tsaritsa gives me. I was never able to glimpse what truly lies beneath that icy exterior.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't think the people of Snezhnaya even know what kind of power their god wields.
Makes sense.
Maybe that's because the Tsaritsa herself has never acknowledged nor accepted that power.
Tell me more about the Fatui.
There's Regrator, the Rooster, and the Jester.
They're probably the Harbingers in Snezhnaya that we'll deal with.
Between them, they control a lot of what happens in Snezhnaya, but I can never wrap my head around how exactly power is split between them. I just know they are each responsible for many specific domains. I noticed that the Rooster and Regrator often appear to get along on the surface.
Yep.
While working against each other in secret.
Oh, okay.
And theirs is not a friendly rivalry.
Interesting.
But I wasn't particularly interested, so I tended to keep my distance. Now that I think about it, the term Mistelton often seemed to come up in connection with Project Stuja.
Project Stuja still happening. Oh, that's so happening when we get to Snezhnaya. That's going to be like the major quote-unquote calamity or whatever thing we've got to save Snezhnaya with. It's going to be Project Stuja. It's gotta be. Because that's been rumored ever since Alikino's story quest back in Fontaine, like 2 years ago. Oh, we know what's going on already. That's crazy. Yeah, what are your future plans?
Once things settle down in Nodkrai, I'd like to explore the world beyond Snezhnaya.
Nice. I like that.
You've told me so many stories about the other places you've been to, and all the friends you've made there. I'm curious to visit those nations and see them for myself. It would also help me learn more about the journey that has made you into the person you are today.
Makes sense. And that's everything, I guess.
Okay. As you continue on your journey, don't forget to gaze up at the moon once in a while. It is, after all, no longer an illusion.
True.
It shall cast down its true moonlight, connecting us in truth.
Very nice. Return to that. Why do I do that? Ah, the portal, okay. This is a perfect way to finish up Nodkrai. This is the best region by far, and it's not even close anymore. After what I've seen in this quest, yes, this is definitively the best region. It has to be. We've returned to that now. I mean, there's nothing else to do, so yeah. What a great quest. Holy crap. Fair play.
To Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Yeah.
This preamble is such a pain to write. It's probably high time we got rid of this acting business.
Well, is he about to come back to Monster for real?
I trust that Dern has updated you all on recent events. Hope we didn't worry you too much. The good news is, we managed to come together and put a stop to the Doctor's evil schemes. With that, I think it's safe to say that Nodkrai is finally out of the woods. As for the Fatui, not counting the Damselette, aka the Moon Goddess, who has left their organization, we found ourselves allied in this instance with both the Knave and Marionette. May she rest in peace.
Yep.
As ever, we find ourselves better off for making friends rather than enemies. But until we can ascertain the Tsaritsa's true intentions, the future remains uncertain. In a short while, Wade, how am I meant to surprise everyone if I tell them in a letter that I'm heading home? Well, that would be a huge waste.
True.
Okay, got it. I will begin sending the expeditionary team back home in waves. I'm sure they'll be able to answer any questions you still have.
Makes sense, and this is probably how we're going to get our dormant port expansion by going back to Mondstadt. So this is going to fill the gap in between where we're going to go straight now. Okay, I see what they're doing.
I hope they won't gloss over the details of my many heroic deeds. But if they do, I'm sure it'll be because they're just too exhausted from the long journey. I think of Mondstadt daily. Please give everyone my best regards. P.S. The honorary knight went above and beyond this time. Are there any other honors we can give her?
Yes, sir.
P.P.S. Please be extra nice to Klee for the foreseeable future. I cashed in on the last favor that the Innocent Circle owed us, so we need to earn some more goodwill. If there's any serious problems, feel free to stick me in solitary confinement when I get back.
Nice.
I'll do the time for her.
Well done.
Whew. And that, as they say, is all she wrote. End of an era.
You're not wrong.
And with the moon shining down brighter than ever, I think everyone is going to sleep well tonight.
For that. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Is that the part that Xander's saying that he doesn't think the Tori's actually dead yet? What the fuck was that? What was that glitchy part at the end all about? That's foreshadowing, whatever the fuck that was. Ending of Nod Cry Act 8. What the fuck was that? What the hell was that? Hold the fuck up. Oh. Am I able to like... Okay. Well, I'm going to just have the YouTube vlog. They're going to end it here, right? But I'm going to off camera try and figure out what that glitchy thing was about. So inevitably, because that thing was right as the quest ended as we're looking at the moon, that thing will more than likely have an impact to play in the future quest, which again I'll have the VODs for up in their own playlist on the YouTube channel and all that. So yeah, this was incredible. I'm gonna have to split this VOD into Act 7 and Act 8 respectively, but holy shit, my mind's been blown today. That's the best quest the game's ever done. Well done. By the way, if you guys have enjoyed that, yeah, I appreciate you guys all watching all the way to the end and watching certain parts and all that stuff. And yeah, we will see you with whatever the next quest is going to be. I imagine it's going to be something to do with Mondstadt, to do with Dormanport, but I could be wrong. We're not going to have like a major expansion until about September time. It's currently the 31st of January 2026 as I'm ending this quest 1 AM in the morning. We probably won't have an actual proper expansion quest, like, you know, going to Shishai until at least like end of August, early September time, around about the Genshin anniversary. So I think we're heading back to Mondstadt next from what it sounds like at the end of that quest with Barca. So we shall see. Anyway, we'll see you in the next you know, quest when we are back in Mondstadt, assumingly Dormanport. So you all have a good one, and we'll see you guys back in Mondstadt. Peace. Also, PS, Nordcry, best expansion in the game now. Best area in the game, not even close.